Let's go to the movies one final time before we die.
Christopher Judge, are they doing like movie credits down there?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I think I just
Oh!
Yeah.
Because it's a movie.
Ooh.
That was a very...
Fun.
That was a fun boat ride. That was like Splash Mountain. If you kill E.T., the movie won't happen. Go,
If you get E.T. crushed by a boulder, what kind of a fun ride is this?
I wish Tomer was sitting on a tree in the background.
Wish you would step up from that ledge, my friend.
Yeah, okay, you've seen Yes Man, I get it.
Fucking love that scene.
Steve Campbell will eventually stop talking once you buy like
Steve
more
Campbell?
Who
movies.
the fuck is Steve Campbell?
Corey, you're a fucking...
MJ's been busy.
What do you mean, who the heck is Steve Campbell? He was a stunt devil.
Stunt devil.
Did you say stunt devil, Corey?
Yeah, Michael, he's like, I always thought we shared the same chin.
I don't need to stop at that, Corey. That is a fucking showstopper. You cannot move on from that.
You're like
Let's sit on this for a second. Let's fucking dwell on this for as long as we can.
Corey.
What?
Corey, just get the fuck out of here. Actually, Sonic Adventure 2's horrible levels are actually better than you remember. Actually, all those good movies and games you liked as a kid,
Oh,
they're
no.
actually fucking terrible, and you're wrong for liking them.
What if they made a movie about Tony Hawk's skateboard and they left him out of it?
And that was how they got away with it, because there was some like legal loophole that allowed them to do that.
That's actually really cool, that like beating
Yeah.
Wasn't
animation.
there a movie called like The Life of Pi, where it's like this dude in a boat with a giant cat?
That's the
Those are
Titanic
actually
movie.
big adult handprints.
Remember in Titanic when she puts her hand on the window and it goes...
And she goes, and the boat sinks in 2 seconds. This should have been in the movie.
I need to go get that money bag I couldn't get earlier now.
This is the worst game ever. Tomer, it's like the society they want to build because they're all fucking creepy elites.
Oh, this is their like,
Hyperborea.
With little bubble huts.
with the big Simpsons movie dome across it.
Pretty much. I hate that fucking dome. That's what you get.
Yes!
They are the freakiest looking things I've ever seen.
The freakiest looking things you've seen so far, Chris.
So far. That's a Simpsons joke.
It is, yeah.
In the movie says, I can't believe I showed my penis to everyone. And then Homer says, everyone so far. You want to know something really fucked up?
What's really fucked up?
One of the first times I got horny to a moving naked lady was in a...
That works.
Was in an Anne Frank an Anne Frank biopic.
Wait, why?
Because it was one of the first like moving naked ladies I ever saw was when they're all being rushed into the showers naked.
No! Okay,
Oh,
you have to
God.
cut that out!
That's true. I didn't know no better. I was really young.
Oh, boy.
I can't help that. I didn't even know.
I think that's a perfectly innocent story.
Yeah, leave it in.
It's only fucked up.
Okay.
It's only fucked up in retrospect.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
was definitely not old enough to know what the fuck was going on.
Jesus Christ.
This music
Weird
rocks.
science.
If you're the bank one.
Weird Science is a crazy movie where these two guys just create a woman to fuck, I think, and I don't appreciate that.
Just
Yeah,
got...
two guys, two like 14, or like they're pretty young guys too, right?
It is Weird Science, I'll give them that, but it's not a good message.
I wonder if there's Lego like hentai.
Thanks, bro.
There's gotta be like fucking Lego movie
Really?
porn or fucking...
Sheesh.
There's gotta be. There's no way there's not.
Does the Lego?
There's gotta be
company get
emoji
mad?
movie fucking spread asshole porn.
Really?
There's gotta be minion porn, yes.
Wow.
How long have you been on the internet, dude? Absolutely.
Christmas
comes
early. If it isn't Simp
Oh
Lord.
boy.
I love opening up my Christmas cum.
From?
From Santa.
Christmas Come sounds like one of those Hallmark movies that comes out every year, like the cute little bunch of ones. Christmas Come.
Come before Christmas.
The cum drop before Christmas.
Oh no.
I hate these things.
Everybody in the movie theater would be screaming, Leon, look out!
Oh shit!
Oh god.
You died like a
Oh,
little
no.
white bitch.
This is a like D-level movie on a fucking Netflix. This is a D-level movie on Netflix trailer for like my dog just turned into my pet teacher.
What are you talking
This
about?
song. The only
God.
documentary I let my fucking like children watch is After Earth.
What? Corey, what the fuck are you talking about? After
That's
Earth.
the Will Smith
What
movie.
are you fucking talking about?
Isn't it?
Yes, that's a Will Smith movie. It's not a dog. You mean Planet Earth?
You paid to play. You played to win. You paid to win.
What the
There,
hell?
I got it right.
Towards having a stroke. What are you talking about? What the hell? It's the way of the future. It's the way of the
I am
future.
having a
Towards
stroke.
having a little OCD episode. Play to win. Play to win.
Play to win, play to win, play to win.
Play to win. Play to win. Play to win. He's got little piss bottles everywhere. I love that.
I tell you, I went to see that Bohemian Rhapsody movie,
Yeah.
and the guy in front of me kept saying "Yas, Queen,"
Oh, gross.
and I told him to shut up.
Did he?
He did.
Nice. That was a good story. It had a happy ending.
Well, how would you feel if Nomi Malone was a Pokemon?
Who's Nomi Malone?
and she hops around on her one
What the
foot?
fuck are you talking about?
Nomi Malone from the hit movie Showgirls.
Nobody. Oh, you talking about the fucking lamppost lady?
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love the poster.
Exactly.
I can't believe they actually used that for the poster. That she's just
She's hopping around
Yeah, she's a
on
leg woman. It's her head attached to a giant leg.
She's so boring. She's a Final Fantasy character, and her crying ruins the world.
I will not share data with you.
The story between Sonic 06 is dumb.
She's a ripoff of the Red Queen from Resident Evil 1, the movie.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. On IMDb, on the Hobbits, you know, the Desolation of Smog or whatever, in the trivia for that movie, they're like, it took computers 72 hours to render one scale of Smog's armor. It's like this complete fucking horseshit.
Birds can't fly into a church. Everyone knows that.
You've never seen the Samuel L. Jackson movie Birds in a Church?
This is an Easter egg like in Ready Player One.
It's actually a good movie. I haven't seen it before.
I've heard it.
I
That
liked
it is
it.
good.
It's a Spielberg. Did Spielberg direct it or just produce it or both?
He leaked everyone's nudes on set. What the fuck just happened to the...
Spielberg put the fat-bunny pictures at the end of the credits.
I want to see a movie that's not Ready Player One, but that also has every character from every single film,
Including ants.
including ants.
Really, if they just put ants in Ready Player One, it would have been fine.
I was saying that the second the trailer came out. You can have Iron Giant all you want. Show me the ants in that movie. Can we write a short horror film about a fat guy who runs out of gravy? That's the last one.
A fat guy that runs out of gravy?
Yeah, that's a horror movie.
Write a
Or
short,
short
horror
film.
film script
Yeah.
about
A fat guy who runs out of gravy.
What is the same? What's the line of insanity?
Do you want to know the definition of insanity? Do you want to know the definition of insanity?
No,
Do you want to know the definition of
doing the same
insanity?
thing and expecting different results.
And then he kicks you down the well, right? I actually never played that game.
That would have been funnier if he said, you want to know the definition of insanity?
And he just kicks
Kicking you down and win.
did I ever tell you we almost worked with that guy?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like
Like the guy from Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Back when we were doing Sanity Not Included.
Oh, that far back.
Far
Holy
Cry
shit.
3 was coming out, and they had like a promo with Machinima, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna fly you out to like Hawaii or something, and
Holy
you guys
shit.
are gonna like do a film shoot."
Were you going to pretend to be running away from that guy?
Well, what ended up happening was we were like, okay, yeah, let's do it, and it was like supposed to happen in like a week, and then they were like, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen, it's definitely still happening, and then they just kind of went like radio silent on us, and then like a couple months later, we saw him, the thing went up, and basically we had been replaced by McLovin from Superbad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
McLovin got to
That's cooler
experience insanity?
It's cooler that you got like shoved aside for McLovin. That's better than actually doing it.
Yeah, that's way funnier.
The last Disney movie I saw was Lightyear, and I hated it.
That was the greatest piece of shit I've ever seen.
I didn't see that one.
That was the
boring.
greatest boring piece of shit.
And I'm not gonna watch Little
Hot and
Mermaid.
Cold
no.
or whatever.
No, I'm definitely not watching Elemental. It looks like one of those gingivitis commercials. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like the plaque monsters look like they're from New York.
That's genius, Corey.
That's what it looks like.
You're right.
It's disgusting. They hired the person who did stuff for like.
For the Mucinex globs.
Yes, that's what it is. The water boy looks like he's a booger. Just changes his color. It's disgusting. Did I ever tell you about the Platillians and how my stepdad believes that we are missing code? And that we are all aliens who were once geniuses who could travel the galaxy.
You did tell me this before.
I did.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the evil alien race that captures kids and they like the evil empire, like all the people, like all the political party and like the president, everybody, all they like give children to the Platilians so they can like take their shouts and screams and give energy to the world.
And I told you that's just the plot to Monsters Inc.
No, it's not.
And now you gotta climb all the way back up.
Oh, Ratatouille. What's the name of the chef in Ratatouille?
Oh, good question. Remy?
No, that's the rat.
Oh, you're right. That is the rat. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the chef.
I think the chef was called Patooey because he spat in the food.
Ratatouille and Patooey.
Ratatouille meets Patooey. Yeah, that was definitely
Chef Patooey. It's like it's a French name.
It's definitely the original title.
I did like the end of that movie where Ratatouille just couldn't get the recipe right, and Patooey Patooey was about to spit, and Ratatouille steered him into the soup by accident.
When fucking Remy the rat pulls on his hair, he can't help but spit.
And then that guy has has an epiphany. It's like, it's just like my childhood. When my mom would
pull his hair, he'd spit.
Spit in the food.
Aw.
I think that's the main bad guy.
The light?
Yeah.
Is that the Pixar light? He's the main bad guy?
And that's Gordon Freeman.
This is the guy. This is the guy that paints Woody up, repairs him.
Oh yeah.
It's ASMR.
Have you seen the after credits scene of Andy going back home in Toy Story 3?
No.
His mom was like, "Did you just throw away those toys?" And he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You mean the one that was worth like millions of dollars?"
You fucking idiot! Haven't you seen Toy Story?
You dumb fucking.
Those are priceless toys.
He's
were
like, but
alive.
mom, it's better because I gave it to a little girl and then she's super happy. He's like, "Oh, so you're not gonna have kids, huh?" Like, no,
I
mom,
didn't see
I'm
that.
gay.
I kind of wish I did. Toy Story 5. That's the plot of Toy Story 5.
See that's not even that's too good for MASH. They can't have that
Mash,
one.
that's ours.
MASH,
Fuck you,
that's
Mash.
us. Hey,
We're
MASH,
doing it.
That's ours.
Keep off.
Yeah,
Keep
fuck off.
Mashed.
Prince Ali, look at it, he is a camel. You seen the movie Aladdin from Disney?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, yeah,
Wait.
but I've never seen it.
Wait, the animated one or the good one?
The animated one.
I don't know. The Will Smith one
Yeah.
is clearly superior. But
I always say,
the animated one's all right.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I say Will Smith or won't watch. That's what I always say.
I'm getting really sick of these movies where they auto-tune, but they make it sound extremely auto-tune because they don't know how to work the software. So Will Smith's like, Arabian Nights, Arabian Nights. You know what I mean?
Did Will Smith actually sing the opening song?
Yeah.
What am I looking
I've
at?
only seen. I've never watched the movie. I've just seen Friend Like Me and Prince Ali.
Same with Emma
on
Watson in
YouTube.
Beauty and the Beast.
Well, Emma Watson, you could tell she's like. You can almost just
You can tell there's an egg in her ass vibrating.
is
mom's
completely off
downstairs.
key.
I hope she didn't hear that.
Have you seen Sebastian for the live action Little Mermaid?
Oh,
And
it's
he-
such an improvement.
Yeah,
He just looks like a regular ass crab,
Well,
which,
they-
frankly, thank you.
They fucked up by having it be like an interesting design in the 2D version. I was always like, I wish this was a scary real crab that you'd eat. You know what I mean? They'd crack open with a hammer.
Little wooden boy Pinocchio is sitting there smelling the horse turds in like downtown.
Dude, look at that! I fucking
I remember that.
I like perfect parried his little chimney blender.
He's
off
fucking
of him.
like twirling his hands towards his nose, inhaling big whiffs.
And you come out with your fucking like metal prod and you beat him to death.
Oh fuck!
I really like the idea of handsome Dune Pinocchio coming out and beating like wood Pinocchio boy to death.
I like that as probably the most memorable thing from that Disney remake was him smelling horse shit for like 20 minutes.
What?
Just really focused
In
on
the
like
Robert
inhaling.
Zemeckis Pinocchio remake, there's an added scene where he bends over looking at horse shit and he's smelling it.
Yeah, he like Chris says, he has like a very animated smell with his hands where
He's
he's
literally just like bent over horse shit while like the cartoon Fox and Cat
he's
talk
like,
about how they're gonna kidnap him.
What is this? Chocolate? I
Yeah.
love chocolate.
He starts like swirling his hands around and rubbing it on his face.
It's really endearing. They put a lot of effort into the animation at that part.
We were watching that Peter Pan remake last night.
Yeah, it's
that was
really
funny.
good.
What was the most like cool thing about that? Would you say? Zach?
Probably in the first 15 minutes when they're like, when they see Captain Hook shooting giant cannonballs and
Oh,
they decide, and they're flying around dodging them and they go, let's get a closer look.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
land on
yeah.
a cliff right next to him and they stay stationary.
It's crazy.
And surprise, surprise, Captain Hook blows a fucking hole in the cliff and almost kills all of them.
That's
Why
unnecessarily
are we playing
cruel.
Blinky now that we know the controls?
Please center your joystick, guys.
Okay.
Cuts to Chris literally moving his...
See, this was made by Disney.
never
is this
mind.
based on
This is an actual
the
game.
Disney film?
I want to see this movie. Don't ruin it.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Have you heard about the talking
I haven't
dog?
seen it
Are you,
either, by the
really, are
way.
you really covering your eyes over there, worried about seeing the Black
No, I stand
Cauldron?
with Chris.
I'll watch it. Fuck it.
And
Sorry, Brother Bear's the only bear movie I know besides
shit, little
I never saw that one.
It sucks.
No, but it's a bear.
That's why the Game Boy Advance game goes for $3 in 2023.
I don't like movies that promote evil creatures.
It actually,
Brother Bear, an evil creature.
Brother Bear isn't it about a guy that gets turned into a bear because he's like he hates bears?
Yeah, and honestly, it's such bullshit.
No, he like hates bears and he doesn't respect like Indian heritage. So it's like you don't respect them, so he puts like a bear curse on him. I'm not even joking.
It's like an American isekai.
Yeah, he gets like reborn again as a baby bear.
What should have happened is he becomes a bear, realizes how stupid they are, and then when he becomes human, he's like, I need to put these stupid things out of all their misery. That's the main character of Brother Bear.
Oh no.
He got back, he's like, I was a bear, and they did this to him.
You saying this is a bear?
This was the guy who became a bear in Brother Bear, and then
I never saw Brother Bear.
and then turned back into
He turns
a guy.
into a bear. And then he comes home.
Wait, so what? Wreck-It Ralph finds Snapchat?
In the movie, in the actual trailer, there's a big building on the internet that says Snapchat on it.
That's in the actual trailer?
That's in the trailer,
Yes.
yeah. And so,
And then he goes into the they say what's the best place on the internet, and then they go to the big Disney website and they meet the Disney princesses.
yeah. But
Isn't it like a Spotify? It's basically the...
it's the Emoji Movie again, yeah.
I don't want to shit talk it.
Essentially.
But Zach, would you? Okay, so now that you know that, and your respect for the movie is kind of low now, right?
Yeah.
Would your respect heighten if he went into the Snapchat building and walked out with a bunch of pictures and he stuffed them into his pocket?
If his face was like beat red and he had little strands of hair dangling down his forehead, and he was like, "Oh, that place is crazy. We should hang out there more. I don't even want to complete the rest of our adventure. I just want to hang out there all day."
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah, me too. I would probably see it twice
What
just
if
for
Wreck-It
that.
Ralph goes to Google and he types in Sarah Silverman naked tits and he sees it? He goes, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Dude, Mickey Mouse just went royalty free.
Steamboat
Dude,
Willie.
well, I
Steamboat
can't-
Willie's right. Yeah, exactly.
I
So
can't
Mickey
wait
Mouse.
till Mouse Hunt becomes public domain.
What does that mean? Can anyone make their own Steamboat Willie now? Is
You
that
can use Steamboat Willie's character.
It means you can use any footage from that, and it's legal. It's at the very least. Like, there's probably more you could do, but at the very least, it means you could now screen Steamboat Willie somewhere, and you wouldn't owe anyone royalties.
And you can make
public
merchandise of
domain.
it,
Disney
right?
would still find a way to sue you, though.
Steamboat Willie sucks. It's dated and boring.
Yeah, honestly, even back then it was cringy.
Yeah.
Even back then I would have walked up to that stupid Walter guy.
Walt himself was known to say, like...
What would you have said to him?
Like, dude, this ain't the real world.
Dude, like, I feel bad for you. This is, like, really embarrassing. You're not really gonna make that mouse, like, more mouse cartoons, are you? What, that's your OC?
He goes, well,
shut the fuck up, Walt. Well, I just want to make
if only you put this fucking effort into something real.
I have an idea. What if there was dwarves in snow?
Oh, shut up,
Yeah, dude, you're so annoying. And by the way, your movie's gonna get remade and be better in 100 years. So shut the fuck up.
Everything, your whole work.
All your movies are going to be remade live action, and they're going to be 10 times better. And everyone's going to say, why'd we even
why'd we like the
why'd we even like the original?
It doesn't even look real. It looks like a drawing.
But the look, he whistles and he...
Oh, but it's whimsical. It's whimsical.
Yeah, whatever,
Shut the fuck
dude.
up, pussy.
Moron.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was way better, you idiot.
I know. You want me to leave the castle.
Yes, it must be done.
It's the end of the Pokemon first movie. How do you feel about big cutaways like that? You have to show every single character crying in unison.
I hope to Christ that Detective Pikachu movie is good.
Detective Pikachu, did it really happen?
I never saw Detective Pikachu. Is that a good movie or a bad movie?
It was a documentary.
Everyone I know who saw it said it sucked ass.
He was a noble spirit. She spits in his nose hole.
Can you edit in the footage now of the Pokemon movie?
Why?
Because Ash was turned to stone.
Oh, yeah.
Have them fading over each other.
Goo Goo Gaga? That's my impression of a baby with its one eye up and one eye down, like eyebrow. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah, that was the pitch for Boss Baby. What they did, they
okay. You go into $1 billion meeting. All right, guys, 2 words: Goo Goo Gaga. And you say it just like that. All right, you insane son of a bitch. Where do I sign? Come in here and say that again. Get her in here. I want her to hear this. Jamstring Jimmy singing in the dead of night.
Jamstring Jimmy.
In the dead of night. That's in the Boss Baby.
What, the Blackbird?
Yeah.
Take these
That's the first
broken
time I
wings
heard
and
that
learn to
song,
fly.
and then people told me that I'm and it's the Beatles that made it.
I really do like Tobey Maguire's voice coming out of Spider-Man's face. I will say, I did think that Andrew Garfield, like I said, was a better Spider-Man, but I do think that voice is very appealing.
Tobey Maguire has a nice voice. That's why they picked him for the Boss Baby.
Is he really the Boss Baby?
No, you fuck you
fool!
I've never seen Boss Baby.
Dickhead.
I've never seen Boss Baby.
He is in the Boss Baby, but he's not the Boss Baby.
What's his character?
He's like the
He's the narrator. He's like, I had a little brother. He's a Boss Baby of sorts.
That is not in the movie.
It is. Not that line, but that is his character.
He's a Boss Baby of sorts.
I had a little brother once, a Boss Baby
He
of
was very
sorts.
Boss Baby-esque. I'll show you what that means. Come along with me.
This is my my nice oscillating soulmate that we breathe in unison.
What the hell is that character, Lyle?
I want
That was the guy right there. He was breathing in unison with the woman.
I want to mod
my
this
life
game.
partner.
I want all the enemies to be the Boss Baby, so we can pile drive him off the Empire State Building.
You can throw it off.
I like that movie. Everyone gives me shit for
I
it.
ain't never
I
seen
know
Boss.
so many Boss Baby apologists in this little clique of ours.
He's on the edge of death, life and death.
He's on the edge of tomorrow.
With Tom Cruise. He is Tom Cruise inside
Tom
of
Cruise
that.
versus Tom Hanks. Who would win?
Tom Cruise, easily. Tom
I don't
Hanks
know,
is
you
like,
guys. Tom Hanks
He
is
would pick
like
up Tom Hanks. Having just seen Top Gun Maverick and then having just seen Pinocchio, I think
It's not
Tom
even
Cruise
close.
would win.
He would like pick up and slam him onto the pavement like a school bully.
He would literally crash his jet airline directly into his fucking
you guys
clock
aren't accounting for the
clock house.
adrenochrome intake.
No, I am. Scientology potion is much more powerful than adrenochrome
What was
potion,
that movie that
apparently.
Tom-
This is the final scene from Harry Potter.
It is.
That's the final scene from Forrest Gump. That's what Forrest Gump looks like at the end of the movie.
Just like a mummy.
Someone is sleeping here.
That's the
Plant
famous
the gun.
Yes. Top 10 funniest times slime was in a video game, in a movie. Number 1, Forrest Gump slime scene.
And he starts with
Forrest Gump versus slime. The scariest scene in the arguably the scariest scene in the movie is when Forrest Gump is forced to save Jenny from slime.
No, it's when he makes slime in his underpants on the bed.
Oh, Jenny, oh.
Some
She
people
starts
say
laughing.
that the slime in this movie is actually a living entity to itself.
Some people say the slime looks very
I think
vengeful
that-
and angry.
Oh my god, that's moving quick, Zach.
I think that the slime is extremely powerful.
The slime is moving slow and powerfully. Jenny's arm is the only thing sticking out. You know that scene in Forrest Gump where Jenny's soul goes in the big river and
Go!
and Forrest Gump has to go in the river of immortality and he starts shriveling up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's describing
You're dead.
Hercules.
I was just going to
He's
Hercules.
describing Hercules.
Fuck. I love my 2 pistols. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dual wielding. Yep. Don't even ask about
Why
it.
use one when you could have 2?
We should make a movie called Dual Wielding Jew. That should be a movie.
Oh yeah.
I want to see a fully animated movie, parody movie called The Worms of Wall Street.
You should pitch that.
Zach, you said Quentin Tarantino. I quote you now. You said Quentin Tarantino doesn't know how to make a good flick. Now,
I said, if he ever needs any tips, he should call me.
Hey, Willem Dafoe, I saw your cock inside of a woman in a movie.
Doesn't he have like a massive throbber?
So he tells me. Wasn't there some movie where Ray William Johnson like pushes Walter Jr. around in a wheelchair?
That happened?
Yeah,
Like
that
in a
happened.
film or in like
That,
YouTube
that,
video.
that was a special episode of Equals 3.
yo man, have you ever seen Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
I don't think I have. Was that the straight to DVD movie?
Yeah.
All right, I'm tracking.
I think one of the funniest moments I've ever seen is in that movie. And it's not for the right reasons.
Of any animated thing?
Of anything, period. There's a part where Scooby-Doo, he like gets fucking made fun of by a bunch of cats that are drawn all realistically, and then they all go.
They laugh like.
Yeah, they keep laughing at him, going. I think it's where I got most of my humor from.
I was gonna say, why do they laugh like little ghouls?
I don't know.
How do you even do that laugh?
It's like Gollum, like.
Yeah, I can't do Gollum.
Oh.
I can only do Frodo.
Do
Hey,
Frodo.
give me the ring. Yeah, I'm the one.
Who do you sound? You sound like Paul Rudd when you say that.
Hey, I need the ring. Come on, guy.
Oh my God, you're like Paul Rudd.
I am Paul Rudd.
Okay,
Hear me roar.
Can we like make a clip of you saying something horrible so Paul Rudd goes to jail?
No.
Dude, I'm not very good at flying a real plane, it looks like. But look, I'm doing it.
It would be easier with a real joystick.
Get off the screen, you ugly fucking thing. You know, this is heinous.
Like,
this is a... Oh, retract flaps.
I do think you'd like it better if we could get this working with the Xbox controller and at least you had a thumb joystick.
Listen, we've just got our flaps retracted, buddy.
Oh my
we don't
God,
need...
look at me go. No, I'm doing good. See?
He's doing great. If anyone...
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, we'll be in double.
Oh, fuck! Oh, no!
Why'd that happen?
That's really this... Oh. That's scary. Why does it cut out like a fucking horror movie?
Because it's a lot easier than them having the animated exploding.
I wanted to see it smush.
I love flying planes into the...
Cut that out.
It's a Bill Gates quote. We gotta leave it in.
Yeah, he said it. Okay, this is gonna be cool. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck, I missed every single one.
I mean, he walked into the fire because he felt bad for you, presumably.
This guy's bad at this game. I'll help out a bit.
Well, that guy's not nice.
I don't like fucking with those guys.
What are
You can
those
kill them pretty
guys?
quick if you have water on you, right?
Is it snow?
If you
Is
can
it like a little
douse
dude
them.
in pajamas carrying a candle? What is he?
He looks like Finn from Adventure Time, but someone acid attacked him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like where the wild things are or something. You remember that little bastard?
The little bastard
That
from...
Maurice Sendak.
If I was one of those fucking monsters and where the wild things are and a human child came up to me and was like, ah, I'd smash him with my hand.
You wish you were that cool.
I know.
Where the Lyle thing
Oh, is that Laser Eyes?
Corey, think about that awesome movie, your favorite movie, Pacific Rim.
I've never seen it.
That movie is actually good.
I've never seen it,
Not only
actually.
is it good,
I
it's
did
been-
like the first one.
Shut up, you fucking pussy.
What?
I was waiting for that to happen. I
never
that.
saw it, but I saw a porno
That
about
movie
Rim.
is so overrated and boring.
I saw the porno version
I
of it.
enjoyed it in the theater.
Here's the scary
Wait,
thing.
wait.
James Franco.
Hey, buddy. MJ and I had a bet going on.
That is not his voice.
Thanks, Harry. Hey, MJ.
Holy
Hey.
fuck.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but...
James Franco. I had no idea he was in this movie. The only movie I remember him from was fucking Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
It's so weird how big he is now. Actually, his brother's getting big. I think because he got in trouble with that kid.
Still running around with that murdering bug?
It wasn't a kid though. She was 17.
She was like 5, dude. She said she was 17.
She was actually 2.
Zach,
Yeah.
you're in this situation, except
Okay.
you have one phone call.
I can call anybody?
You can call anyone in the whole world.
To get me out of this?
I think he stopped.
Who do you call?
Who do I call that I can realistically call? I don't know.
Oh, the spider's back.
Who would you call? Who, if you could phone a friend, who would you call?
If I could phone literally anyone in the world?
Oh, I didn't know that. Somebody I know. Anybody?
Anyone in the world.
You just call the president to say like, hey, drone strike this guy for me.
He goes, prank call, and he hangs up.
Yeah, prank call. Goodbye.
Fake call.
You're harassing me. If I could call anybody in the whole world, I would call, and this might be a little bit silly sounding.
Mummy?
Nope, I'd call my friend, Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti.
Who's that?
Oh, he's only the actor.
Oh, that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Why would you call him?
Because I think he'd help me. He's got connections.
To?
Anybody.
ISIS?
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, Paul Giamatti's known connections with ISIS.
Oh, I'm glad you aired out his laundry.
I love to see. You know, didn't he play like John Adams in like a movie about the founding fathers? I'd love to see him play like al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS, but it's just Paul Giamatti.
Five Nights at Freddy's, dude. Because that's where it came from. Is
That's
the
what
fact
that was.
that
We're
movie,
talking about Five Nights at Freddy's.
That movie's all lore. Can we talk about that movie? Can we say
baby.
something? Have you talked about it yet?
I don't think so.
So we saw the Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, Lyle, have you seen it?
I don't care, so you
Okay,
go ahead.
It's probably gonna come out like 10 years after the movie's already been out.
Well, the basic version is this, people. You need to understand.
Fucking sucked.
well, listen.
if you like that movie, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna die, and it's gonna hurt
In
really
7 days.
fucking bad, and it's gonna happen in 7 days.
Yeah, and no one will actually care.
No.
Have you seen the new Addams Family movie coming out?
I saw the little JPEG.
I saw, yeah, the designs, and I'm happy with that.
I saw the little compressed PNG.
Addams Family minions that are going to be in the movie.
Wait, is it made by Illumination?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Literally, the little fat kid character points at a minion and laughs until he's red in the face because the minion's dancing around for him.
But then he turns yellow, and then slowly he's becoming a minion, and that's actually the plot of the film.
And the father Adam runs away when he sees his yellow son.
The father Adam. Dude, we can drop down like Slumdog, like Slumdog Millionaire.
I've never seen Slumdog Millionaire. What's the plot of it?
Premises: little kid becomes a Slumdog Millionaire. The end.
No, he's not a monster, is he?
He's kind of a
Because
monster.
Slumdog sounds like Mothman to me.
You know, it's a good movie you told me about, Chris, and I ended up watching, and I was like, oh goodness, that was actually pretty dang good.
What was it?
It had to do with dragons. Hey, you missed. Dragon Rider or whatever.
Dragon Rider?
No, maybe it wasn't called Dragon Rider.
What, you talking about a song?
No, movie. It was a movie. It was really good.
What's it called?
It's, How to Ride a Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
For DreamWorks?
How to Ride a Dragon.
Yeah, something like that. It was really good.
I like your one better.
I like the first one.
Yeah, the
I
first
think
one's
they
good.
made like 5 of them. It just got boring.
Yeah, they made like 10 of them and they all got worse.
Did they? I thought
and
there
then
was
they
only
made like
one.
20 of them and it was just awful.
Yeah, and then they made an animated series. Then they made like 4 spin-off movies with all the characters, like Garvoff or whatever the hell they are.
Garvoff.
I don't know.
Uh-oh, I'm Rain Man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I can't count all this rain. Uh-oh.
That is what happened in Rain Man 2.
He counts every drop of rain.
That entire scene of him counting rain took up like 4 hours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He needs to make himself like more so that what?
Wait a second.
We need to be the Noid.
This ain't right.
You quit out of the whole game?
It's like he tries to count the rain, but he can't, so he needs to kind of like up his.
He goes,
you know.
"What does rain?" He's just slapping his head.
So he goes out and gets himself struck by lightning. So
that movie's cool because it gets you into the mind of a artist.
Like you need help.
Tomer, did you push something?
I didn't do that.
Why does it fucking do that when I... Why?
I don't know.
Fall cam.
Let's go back into the cockpit. What the Why does it do that?
Oh, you're so mad at being a pilot.
I hate
this.
being
Is
a
why they
pilot.
do cocaine.
Is it? Do they do that?
Yeah, all the time. Haven't you ever seen that movie Flight, where they're like, was it called Flight? Where it's just like, he almost crashed the plane, but he didn't crash the plane because he was so cool and on so much coke.
Is that Sully?
Yeah.
Whenever Lyle spoils a movie, I get so fucking angry.
When have I done that?
When you spoiled The Mandalorian, you guys had a big fight.
You did. You spoiled that. You spoiled Game of Thrones. You spoiled Spider-Man 2. You spoiled Mewtwo Strikes Back, you fucking asshole.
That was the worst of all, by the way.
None of these are spoilable movies, unless you, like, go into fucking Spider-Man, you're like, Spider-Man's not going to win at the end of this.
You spoiled Halo 2, dude.
Yep.
I'm not forgetting.
I think that's how Halo 2 ends. He goes, "Sir, I'm not forgetting."
That was pretty good. You sound like Master Chief.
I think most portrayal of bees and wasps in media is pretty negative.
No, B-movie makes you really appreciate
Okay,
bees.
yeah, that's maybe different, but, like, I don't know, like, those,
You made it out.
Those Honey Nut Cheerios commercials, like, he's a bastard, dude.
He is a piece of
He's
shit.
a fucking, like, I don't want him to get the cereal at all in those commercials. You could have gone through that door. Autumn.
Yeah, you coulda. I don't know if you have. You coulda and you shoulda.
Isn't that the name of the Bee and B movie?
That's B. Benson Band Free. No, it's Jerry Seinby.
You're right, never mind.
You know, I'm just gonna be mean, fuck it. I think Miyamoto should just pack it in.
Yeah. While we're being mean, I think Miyamoto has, like, a shit taste in movies.
What's his favorite movie?
His favorite movie is Rats 2.
There's a Rats 1?
Yeah.
What? When?
It got canceled, but yeah, they were making Rats 1 and it got...
Was Rats...
Is that like Cats, but with rats?
Yeah, pretty much. Did you ever actually see the Cats movie?
No, I really wanted to, but then someone informed me that they didn't have assholes, so I boycotted it.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that on the Han Solo movie, he's like, you with anyone? He's like, no, I'm alone. He's like, Solo, huh? Han Solo, or like something stupid like that.
Yeah, no, that's like the corniest thing ever.
I just thought his name was Han Solo because it's cool. You know Spirited Away?
Why was she abandoned here?
No, actually, I've never heard of it.
Well, let me break it down for you. At the start of the movie, everyone's being really mean to her, and then she scrubs around for like a second, and then suddenly all of the enemies are now nice, and then they're nice to her.
I guess that's true.
What's Japanese for shit?
I don't know.
Because I know Mitsu is water.
Mizu.
What's miso?
Miso is just what?
Horny.
It's just what you call like tofu, like soy-based soup. I don't know.
Of course you'd know. Soy boy. Soy boy.
You're the one eating it all the time.
I'm really not.
I love miso soup.
You both had that big miso soup feast, and I didn't want to eat it, and then I came back, and you guys were both pigs.
Wait, is that just the plot of Spirited Away?
Lyle had 2 bangers in a row. He had Me So Horny and a Spirited Away reference. What could be more natural than just using only honey and nothing else?
That's how the French explorers did it.
Yeah.
When they were like at sea and they just needed a vasectomy. I wish I could play God and go back in time.
Who just need a vasectomy at sea?
I wish I could play God and go back in time with just like a ship full of honey and pour it on someone really famous back then.
Like Joan of Arc?
Yeah, like crystallize her in honey.
Pour honey in Joan of Arc.
Like fucking, like the Jurassic Park mosquito?
Yeah.
Oh, so she'd just be perfectly preserved and you could take your DNA and clone her?
And then you could have the movie Joan of Park where just have a bunch of Joan of Arcs.
Joan of Park, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Wow. This is like the start of the Linkara movie where Doug's the newscaster.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's so perfect.
In the Linkara movie, he's like, I have Linkara PTSD. I have battled robots and mutants.
Yeah, you watched it?
I mean, I skimmed.
I love that movie. What's he thinking about?
He's pondering about the 4th movie and how he's gonna make it.
Oh, nostalgia critic!
Oh yeah. He's like, oh, so excited!
I'm so excited!
How did you do that?
I'm so excited!
Kick-assia.
Kick-assia. No, that's Suburban Nights. That's what I'm like saying. So is this some kind of medicine you should be on? It's like, ah! That's a classic.
Oh, it is.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight.
That's all I want. No, you wasted 3 bullets.
Why'd you do that?
Dave, it wasn't worth it.
How do you wish upon a star if you can't shoot off just 3 little bullets?
It wasn't even a star. The joke didn't work on a fundamental level.
Dave, what are you supposed to do?
That was an AVGN movie joke right there.
What are you supposed to do?
I need to grab a bunch of fucking crap from this fucking room down here.
Adam Harrington, I know that guy.
No, you don't.
Do your best impression of Adam
Oh, Bear
Harrington.
McCreary. He did the music for the Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
And Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
I actually think he did.
That's where you went with it.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the Angry Video Game Nerd soundtrack. It's got 2 really good songs on it.
What about the movie?
Yeah, it's pretty good. What? Stop looking at me.
Well, what?
Stop that.
Well, I love the part where Doug Walker's little game falls out of his console.
And he goes,
Jesus.
Corey Barlog.
Dave, we should talk about last night. We watched the full AVGN movie.
Why do we do that? I didn't. I went to bed early.
Got insanely annoyed at it, and then afterwards we cleansed our souls with the best episode, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Friday the 13th.
It's too late.
And that was fantastic. I loved watching those afterwards.
What is this saying? That you lose 10 years of your life finishing the AVGN movie?
Yeah, I would say that's about fucking right. Oh, that's what we were saying. No, you're right. You're right. Last time we were saying that every time you watch the AVGN movie, you lose 10 years off your life. Which honestly, I mean, I feel like that's probably accurate.
If you finish To Boldly Flee,
look at that cuck sitting in the room over there.
You have 1 hour to live.
So the Slurpees are health? Oh yeah, I forget because Hercules. Is that what you were talking about with a cup and people think
I saw 2 Icaruses on screen. What?
It's a bad movie because of a cup. Is that what you're talking about?
I remember the Nostalgia Critic specifically. I think it was him. Shit on the movie because there's a scene where when Hercules gets like famous, there's a joke about he's got merchandise of like McDonald's cups basically. Like there's weird modern day references.
Which are the health in this? That
yeah,
cup.
yeah. That's my point.
Oh, fuck off!
That's the Nostalgia Critic hatred.
I
cup.
hate his criticisms of that movie because he's like, "What? It looks like Vegas. Why does it look like Vegas?" And it's like, because Vegas looks like Greece. You fucking idiot. But
he goes to Egypt and he's like, "This looks just like the Luxor."
I love Hercules. Hercules is fun. It's different. It's unique. And it's all these fucking things. And he's shitting all over it because he doesn't get it. There was a thing he was shitting on recently that he didn't understand. He literally shits on jokes he doesn't get. He's like, "How is that funny? I don't get it." It's like, it's because that's the point. What was he talking about?
What was his criticism?
I think he was talking about a shitty movie, but he was like complaining about a joke where it was the absurdity of the joke was the punchline, and he's like, "I don't get it."
Oh fuck! I'm probably at that impression.
I don't know why you thought that was so funny.
Yeah,
just him screaming.
That's what he does.
I don't know if we've ever talked about how much we've watched Kick-Assia in our lives.
I don't want to say how many times I've watched Kick-Assia.
I think I've seen Kick-Assia at least 20 times.
I've seen it about as much times as I watched Shrek on DVD.
You guys have brain dead.
I got it.
It's
really
good.
We've watched through
It's
Suburban
good.
Nights.
Listen.
No,
it's coming from the world of normalcy. You guys are
Okay,
fucked.
okay,
No, you're right.
okay,
You're
hold on, hold on.
absolutely right. But Kick-Assia is, you can sit through Kick-Assia and have a jolly old time from start to finish. But Suburban Nights is hard to sit through.
Do me a favor.
I've only done it 3 times.
Okay,
Explain. Could you explain the plot of Kick-Assia for someone like me?
Okay, so here's the plot. Nostalgia Critic admits his 404 comes and he takes this guy's land by force. There is a man somewhere in Nevada. Listen, there is a man somewhere in Nevada who owns land called Molossia. And Nostalgia Critic wants to take it over and call it Kick-Assia.
Yeah.
So he gets his fucking autistic gang together and they go to Molossia. But they can't beat him because he has an AK-47. So then they show up with actual weapons this time around.
Wait, he wants to do eminent domain on some dude's property, so...
Yeah,
wait.
so he shows up with all his friends, and then they take over Kick-Assia, and he's dressed up as M. Bison the whole time, making M. Bison references. And then Dr. Insano...
I don't even know what you're saying.
Dr. Insano... Dr. Insano!
Yes!
And M. Bison battle to the death and kill Santa Christ.
Oh.
And Suburban Nights is a war between electricity, like old magic, and electricity.
It is.
And then the thing, it's really stupid, but I've seen these movies. I've watched Kick-Assia like 20 times. I've watched Suburban Nights like 10 times. But I cannot sit through fucking To Boldly Fly.
No, I can't either.
It is so boring.
I've tried.
It's like 4 hours long.
Around the 30-minute mark, I have to turn it off.
It is Cowboy Bebop, Star Trek, and Star Wars all mixed into one, and it is as cringy as it sounds. Jeff was telling me something really weird today. He was saying like you can get alcohol, but there's only like the first 100 people can get it, and their hours are like worse than like fucking bank hours. Like, it's insane.
You know, the world kind of sucks now, Corey. But this is it. This is the end game.
This is how we make up for it.
Doctor Strange said that.
I hate you, Chris.
You sneak past these guys.
I'm gonna try my darndest.
Because I want you to get to M game quicker, damn it.
Yeah, where am I going?
Tomar, say we're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now. Why?
Now someone dubbed that over the Avengers.
We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now. Doctor Strange, he says it. You know why?
Because that's the fucking title of the movie. I don't know why else.
That's her little that's her ghost scream.
You fall in the, you fall in the fire.
Dude, we're like Taika Waititi.
What was that even? I don't even remember that guy's name. It's like Hercules?
Thor?
Yeah, Thor. Yeah.
Oh, what?
That fucking movie.
What's the deal with this guy?
He made that fucking awful
Thor Love and
Thor
Thunder.
Love and Thunder movie.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah, it was. Oh, well, I mean, I guess you didn't watch Marvel,
Worse than
so
any
you
other
have
Marvel
no interest.
Thor: Love and Thunder is like the most infuriatingly annoying shit movie ever.
What's wrong with it? There's okay.
It's like
Imagine
really
this.
unfunny. It's just super unfunny all the way through.
Highly unfunny. Imagine just like endless unfunny. Like what's that one guy's name who makes like the Marvel jokes?
Joss Whedon?
Yeah, imagine Joss Whedon turned to fucking
Joss
11
Whedon.
with a story about somebody with fucking cancer and screaming goats every few fucking seconds.
Goats. What's your favorite funny Popeye? What's your favorite funny Popeye?
Can I tell you?
What's your favorite the Sailor Man?
I live in a garbage can. I think that's how it
I
goes,
like when
right?
Robin Williams was in.
Spinach! And I eat my spinach.
It doesn't say
I'm
that.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
But do you gentlemen?
He does fucking say that.
You're fucking
I
wrong.
hope they make a new
That's all
Sony
Popeye
movie
says.
with Popeye and they auto-tune him, so he's like, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
That would be nice.
I want a Popeye movie with Will Smith playing as Popeye.
I want Will Smith and Jada Smith to just
Get
be
it
in
on.
everything.
Grow their hair out
Be in
already.
everything. I
Each
can't
other.
get enough of you.
Miss
I want-
Can we
Jada
put Jada Smith and Brie Larson in a fucking buddy cop comedy and I'll fucking buy it?
Which Avenger is your favorite?
Me?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, obviously.
What is it Samuel L. Jackson says in Pulp Fiction?
My eyeball is gone. What is it?
It's Captain Marvel. Oh, yeah. Whoa, Pinocchio looks like this?
Whoa.
He's like the Winter Soldier!
Why would Geppetto make this? I mean,
to fuck it. Is that Iron Man you're fighting? That's Tony Stark, dude.
That kind of does look like him.
Cuts to the interior view of Tony Stark dying,
Getting his ear
getting
burned off.
melted, getting realistically melted.
I'm mining for beryllium, dude. Please, just fucking.
You're not mining. You're
How
mining
many-
for preset black things.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
God, the humor is so obnoxious. Just shut up. Stop trying to be funny. Let me enjoy my space
It's
game
not
with a
trying to be
little
funny when you
seriousness.
scream in pain when I shoot you.
You shoot her, she's like, oh, you at least gotta buy me dinner first.
You know what, you guys?
What?
If they weren't being funny, you just would be like, these guys are boring. I don't care about those.
It's true. I
gonna punch her in
need
the fucking
infinite
head.
stimulation.
Yeah.
If people don't make me laugh like I'm in a Marvel movie, then what's the point? I can't enjoy a game if they don't make me lol.
Do you think there was ever like a Russian farmer who like he watched movies in the 60s and he got so busy he didn't watch movies for like 10 or 20 years and then he came back and like he sees Marvel and he thinks it's like the craziest shit I've ever seen?
Do I think that happened? No, I don't think that happened.
Must have happened.
I don't think
One
that
guy.
even happened one time.
You know what moment literally sticks in my mind is like one of the cringiest in-theater moments ever?
What?
It's from a Marvel film. I actually want to see if you guys can guess it. The cringiest Marvel film moment ever. What is it? Guess.
I mean, there's a lot.
Avengers 2 when the fucking bad guy starts cracking jokes.
I don't even remember
Ultron?
that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He's just a fucking silver guy. He's trying to be funny the whole time.
Ultron.
I understood that reference.
Oh yeah, maybe it is Ultron. Oh, you understood that reference?
No, I didn't.
Is that
I'm
the
lying.
reference? What is it?
No, it's the
Give me a
Black
clue.
Panther.
Oh.
Oh, what are those?
Yeah, what are those?
I never saw that
I
movie.
know.
Damn, Daniel.
I know. Yeah, the damn Daniel. What are those? And then they go.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, they did all the memes. They went. They did all that at the same time. Editor, show the proof. Just spam a bunch of fucking memes.
I'm such a normie with like with Avengers. The last one I saw, or like Marvel, the last one I saw was Endgame, and I was like, I'm done.
That is a good place to tap out.
Literally the best
Yeah,
place.
I was like,
yeah.
that's
what
the
you
most
should
interesting
do.
it's gonna do. And then everyone's like, you gotta watch Wakanda Vision or whatever the fuck it's called. And I was like, I don't want to watch that thing.
I love Wakanda
She's got a
Vision.
jewel in her head or something. I don't care. But it's a TV show. I didn't see
whatever.
Beetlejuice before.
What?
You guys ever see Beetlejuice? I'm not kidding.
That
No
movie's
way.
awesome.
Everybody in the audience just spat out their fucking Doritos right there.
You're telling me to watch fucking Flight of the Conchords and now
No,
this?
tell you to watch the Avian.
That was you talking about Flight of the Navigator. What?
That was your shitty
That was
recommendation.
your-
Where
Flight
little boy
of the
gets abducted
Conchords.
and everyone gets old and there's no fucking point to the movie.
I need to go to physical therapy.
I did it and save, and we have one life again.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe just kill yourself.
Corey, you're gonna die in 7 days.
You remember that movie?
Oh yeah,
I do remember that.
The Lion King.
Yeah, that was the Lion King.
Simba, you're
Wait,
going
I
to
don't know
die
what
in
you're.
7 days.
Is that a reference to like?
That's what the voice
So,
does.
is it like Donnie
right?
Darko?
That's the ring.
That's the ring,
Oh,
dude.
it's I never saw the ring.
Tomar.
You never saw the ring, come on.
I never saw the
most
ring.
iconic horror movie of the
Wait, you've never
2000s.
seen The Ring? That's
Just yes, I
That's a good
I just
movie.
haven't seen the ring.
It's a good
It's
movie.
not like I actively avoided
Tomar,
seeing
that's
it.
really bad,
All right,
dude.
and,
That's like
I
really
have to be honest.
bad.
Have
Oh,
you
stop.
That's
also
a big deal, brother.
Tomar, I have to be honest. Have you also missed out on every single movies thing too? Like the movies?
Have you? Do you know what a movie is, Tomar?
Yeah,
The movies.
Tomar, you ever watch
Like
Media?
Scary
I
Movie.
have not seen any of the Ring.
You had to
or
have seen
Ringu.
Scary Movie 5.
Tomar.
I've seen a bunch of Scary movies.
Tomar.
What?
If you take pictures and like play them in a sequence, it looks like they're moving.
With audio over it, you really actually you take you to another
Are you
place.
describing
It makes you
animation to
feel
me?
like you're in another place.
Oh, you did it. You pulled
Yeah,
that
I
off.
forgot that.
No, it's like it. But if you put enough minutes together, it makes like a long.
I'm not talking about animation. If you take enough photos in a row and then you splice them together, that makes a motion
Then you
picture.
put audio over that.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Have you
that's-
ever seen one of those?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, then why are you acting
Motion-
so stupid? You're acting
Emotion-
oblivious.
A motion picture, huh?
Wait, what?
Tomar, you should look up Oblivious.
And
See yourself in the dictionary. Tomar, you remind me of the sisters from the Shawshank movie.
I still need to see that. I'm ashamed to say I still haven't seen the Shawshank Redemption.
Wait, really?
You've never seen that?
Don't scream at me,
Oh, hey, mine's
you
loading.
fucking asshole.
You are such an asshole.
I've never seen Shawshank. That makes me special. Fuck you.
I'm not wearing it like a fucking badge of courage. I just was pointing out. I even said in the context of, yeah, I need to check that out.
But you literally
I wasn't
do.
like
You literally,
proud of it.
You literally do own a Heart of Animal shark robot pin that says, "Yeah, I've never watched Shawshank Redemption."
You also
whatever.
said you refused to watch sympathetic movie about whites.
you
I
said
did hear you say
and
that.
then you
So.
also said, like, look, here's the thing. I want to see the Shawshank Redemption, but I hate the people that say that they love it. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
You said, I hate the people that...
Tomar,
I have literally no opinion on the Shawshank Redemption. I will watch it by the end of the month. How about that?
Good.
How about I promise that to you?
You called it the BS Redemption, but
Yeah, you
that's
called it the
okay. You can undo that
shit.
damage.
I
You know
didn't
what? I'm
do
noticing-
that. I didn't do that. You're lying.
You know what's interesting? At first we had that there was that obvious tension between Lyle and I last time we played this game, and then now there's obvious tension between Chris and Tomar, and
let's address the elephant in the room here. Get it all out, Zach. Get it all out.
yeah, that big comment explaining the tension
Wait,
between the song.
was there another one of those?
Yeah, there's a brand spanking new one. As you know, I always love to say brand spanking new, my great catchphrase. Did you see that the fucking porgs in the new Star Wars had like legitimately they like drew on their vaginas, but they've been really pixelated in the movie?
You were such...
They did.
Did they really?
There's a scene where a bunch of are flying above the head, and you can see their little pussies beneath.
You're...
It's real.
It's true.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. Oops.
They're peeing from their
And
vaginas.
they have like strands coming out of them like a lily.
Oh.
So Zach, what do you think of the porgs, huh?
I think they're fucking adorbs. I love them. What do you think about us ripping off James and the Giant Peach, but we call it Chris and the Giant Yam? And it's the same movie except for it's a giant yam.
Have you ever watched the movie and at the very final fucking moment of the movie, the guy grabs the other guy and he says, "You are my fucking friend.
You are my fucking friend."
And that is the most like emotional moment in the whole movie.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Those two guys should have a movie. I can't believe you've done this.
Wait,
One
what?
of those guys actually fell into a wood grinder.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Was it on purpose?
Did he die or just get injured?
He lost his body from his toes to his neck.
Oh. Wait a minute. That would be everything but his head. He couldn't still be alive.
He wasn't. He died.
All right then.
Was any part of that true?
The camera zooms in on his head at the top
I was
of the
gonna say,
grinder.
yeah, was
Can't
it-
believe you've done this.
He didn't really get caught in a wood chipper.
No.
You made that up.
I made that up. Okay? Sometimes you gotta make up things for funniness to happen. Did you know in the new CG Scooby movie, Shaggy is born from a tube?
Hey, Chris.
Wait, really?
No. This is another fucking little Hercules thing or whatever. Herculad. This is bullshit.
No, he's grown like a Russian egg homunculus.
Don't believe his lies. You ever see that movie? It's about Chris.
What, Memento?
Yeah.
Chris is dumb.
crashes is the dumb.
Okay, the crate broke itself.
That sounds like that line in Home Alone where she says, and little Macaulay.
What are you talking about?
Little Macaulay Culkin looks around and says, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, my favorite scene. I like the part when the bad men show up to the house and he says, "I did part upstairs."
He says, "I'm going to abuse these adults."
And then they say,
"What are you talking about?"
That's what you just did. You were just making noises.
No, there's a part in the movie where she says, "Kevin, you are, as the French say, what is that cause that da?"
You guys ever see a movie called The Kids Ran to Witch Mountain?
No.
Yeah, I did.
What was that? Good movie?
No.
Like the original,
Yeah,
like,
the one that
like
called-
the black and white one.
No, the one that came out in like 2007 called The Kids Ran to Witch Mountain.
I definitely didn't see that one.
And you're just making shit up again.
That movie's called Those Kids Just Ran Up Witch Mountain.
Is it really called Those Kids Just Ran Up Witch Mountain?
It's called Those Kids Just Ran Up Witch Mountain.
You're lying.
Witch Mountain.
The original was definitely called Escape to Witch Mountain.
I think it was Those Kids Just Ran Up to Witch Mountain. Somebody better stop them. Somebody better call somebody about that.
Someone get a leash on those things.
I remember the plot had something to do with like the atom bomb.
No, I think it was about a witch's mountain. I
thought it was about using some kids like psychic powers to split the atom.
Well, there's a green witch on a broomstick flying around Witch Mountain, and he goes up to kill the damn thing with an atom bomb.
I don't remember that at all.
He drops an atomic bomb and kills 200,000 witches. He destroys Witchtopia. Corey, did I ever tell you about the bad trip I had where like I was going on a trip No, this is, I swear to God, I'll make it very quick, but it was to get home for Thanksgiving. And like I got there, I got to my plane, it got delayed from the weather. I had to stay in the airport.
Oh my God.
I had to stay in the airport. I met this guy there that was like, he was like a weird dude. All he did, he talked about like selling like shower curtains and shit. But luckily he actually we shared a hotel and everything for the night.
Yeah.
And luckily we were able to we took a train and everything. It was a whole ordeal, but yeah, I let him come stay with me for Thanksgiving. He's actually a nice guy.
What the fuck?
It turned out his wife died.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was very nice of you.
Yeah.
I was thinking the story
We had
would
a
go
huge
another
fight in
way.
the hotel room.
No, he said, "I like me."
Really?
Yeah, he did. Yes, I already
remember
told you
that.
this, Chris. Yeah. He was a super nice guy, though.
And then you had 12 kids.
Well, I did have 12 kids, but that's used to have 12 kids.
Hey, Zach, can I ask you a question?
And then you said, "I'm a dentist," and you did a big song.
That's fucking a different movie, Chris.
Zach, the 12 kids was from Cheaper by the Dozen as well.
Yo, Poople Tank, I know Slowmar looks like an easy target, but that's exactly a good reason to ignore him for a while.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm an easy target.
No, nobody great ever got where they were by taking the easy way out.
Yeah, I talk too much.
Except for like most of them.
I also listen too much.
Shut up. Trains, planes, man.
This is the old man from the Sonic 2 movie, if you're wondering who it is.
Oh, really?
Do you remember the guy in Rachel's wedding? I had her take a screenshot. The
shot
of him. No,
The
white
guy who keeps giving him
The guy with
Panera
the white hair.
Bread coupons or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he did, right? He gave him like a garden, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, that's it.
Yeah.
Because they make that joke like 4 times.
It was
They're
so
like,
good
the
they had to use
Olive
it 4
Garden
times.
guy?
I hope Sonic gets his signature soaps in the next movie.
Oh, you think so?
And I hope the soap billboards start coming back.
Hey, Tomar, what do you think of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? His voice. What do you think of that?
What Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Where he's
The
like,
one that showed the
what are you doing,
Magfest.
damn? What?
The one that showed the Magfest.
What movie are you
Not
describing?
that one, not the fan film. The fucking.
Is it what? Which one?
There was a real one in the 90s. It was like an anime.
Oh, the like OVA thing.
Yeah.
What is this?
I completely. You mean the one with the? Is something, isn't it strange?
Yeah, that
Isn't
one. I
it?
love
That's
that.
What that's from.
I love that
Okay.
voice. Strange, isn't it? Oh fuck. I can't
I
get
wouldn't
this.
call it a place like that, Jug.
I am Sonic the Hedgehog now.
Come on, Knuckles.
Come on, Knuckles, join me.
I'm kind of surprised that you've only been fighting Eggman over and over and not Knuckles.
You do fight Knux, but he's more like just being an asshole once in a while.
He just wants to protect the Master Emerald, man.
I like him in that anime movie when he's wearing his cowboy hat.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, the Sonic OVA.
I like that movie.
That movie rocks. And they have the best line ever.
Oh.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like, I know everything you're gonna do, and you know everything I'm gonna do. Strange, isn't it?
I
And then he
fucking love
fucking
that
knocks
voice
him
for
away.
Sonic. I think that's the go-to Sonic voice for me.
Yeah, he's like,
You've seen the video of the guy? It's just a GIF. It's a guy standing at the edge of a volcano looking down while it's slightly erupting, but then it erupts really quickly and he's just gone. Have you seen that?
No, I want to see that. There was a point like a year ago where I looked up lava
No.
death, and I've never. That's gay. I've always wanted to see a lava death. I don't want anyone to die from lava, but it's happened.
There's a shitty movie called Volcano.
Is that the one where it's like a guy recording inside of a cellar where he's going, there's a volcano outside, the water was gone? Is it that movie?
It's not a found footage movie, no.
I saw a found footage movie in high school.
It's like a disaster movie. It's
Is
like
it called Disaster Movie?
no. It's called Volcano.
It's called Volcano.
And a guy. There's a part at the beginning, and there's a fireman, and he's saving a person, and there's lava, and he jumps into the lava and then throws the person to safety.
How does he do that?
It's fucking stupid.
Goodbye. Fucking die, asshole. Mario! Can we, the second I fall in the lava, cut to some footage of a guy burning in lava?
Okay.
It has to exist, right?
Yeah, there's that fucking movie Volcano. Literally the whole premise of the movie is just, what if there was a volcano under New York and it erupted?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a bad movie. It's not good.
Motherfucker. Come on. Just get it off!
I watched it in school, but I don't remember why. I think the teacher just wanted to see it.
That's kind of cool that your teacher's so fucking messed up.
Just didn't give any kind of a fuck.
That was cool. Okay.
Alright, you kind of put yourself in a...
Fuck, man. Come here, baby. Come to daddy.
Okay, and then you go boop.
Have you seen the vacation movies?
Yeah, just to make sure you all know who we're accidentally associating with a serial killer, let's put that mental image in your mind, and then let's talk about the serial killer.
What's his name? His name is Uncle Fester or something from Vacation. He's Uncle something.
Uncle Flubber.
Uncle Flubber?
Fuck you. No need for the cussing, dude.
Oh, sorry. Frick
Keep
you.
it G-rated.
Flub you.
You frickin' frick.
Let's go to the planet Flub and say flub you.
If you say flubber on the planet Flub, they won't think of the Robin Williams movie. They'll think you're racist.
Let's just say dunk 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 for the rest of the video.
Dunk 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 dunk.
This is Chris.
No, this is me.
It's Chris bouncing around. He's bouncing all over the house like fucking. It's Flubber! Picture that.
Oh, I love that. My
What was-
flubber would be like brown.
Yeah, wasn't the whole thing with
You would be a
Flubber
brown
is he
Flubber?
invented Flubber because he wanted to cheat on his wife?
No, he invented it. Well, I guess in the context. No, what? No, that's not true. He invented Flubber because he wanted to succeed as a professor.
I heard there was a chick in Duck Club he wanted to impress, and he made Flubber to impress her. At Duck Club.
I don't remember. I just remember that Flubber was like used to like at like basketball games. Like then some dude ate it and popped out of his ass.
Wait, what?
That does not happen in
That
Flubber.
does happen. He farts it out. That's true. It explodes out of his ass. Look it up. Look up real Flubber porn.
I have been looking up Flubber ass explosion for the last 13 years, and I've never seen it.
Really? I'm surprised you haven't. You could probably literally find YouTube scene Flubber 9,
No,
and it's the
see,
last fucking scene.
I don't want to watch the movie because I don't want to see Flubber die at the end.
Flubber doesn't die.
No, I went to doesflubberdiettheend.com.
Flubber doesn't
and
die.
Found out Flubber dies.
There's a million of Flubbers, and then the guy makes more. Robin Williams makes more Weebles and
I heard
marries
that
them.
Flubber sacrifices itself at the end to save Robin Williams.
That never happened. What kind of Flubber did you watch?
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. Is
You're
that
making stuff
I
up.
heard that Flubber died, so I don't watch Flubber. I don't see what's so
Flubber never
complicated about
died.
this.
Flubber can't die.
Yeah, Flubber can't die in our hearts.
That's why he popped out of the guy's ass, because he's invincible.
Are you guys calling Robin Williams Flubber?
No.
No.
Okay.
We're talking
'Cause
about
he's not.
I would never call him that.
He's definitely not anymore.
I'm Flubber.
Wait, what the heck are you doing? Like, what in the frib? What the fuck, dude?
What the frib?
Frib? Is that frib? I need to write that one down.
What the frib?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the frib?
Frib is a good word.
What the flub?
Oh, you did it! Oh,
It's
wow. That was the dumbest movie ever.
How do you make a whole movie about bullshit? That's how.
No, it's what I mean is like, even on a kids movie level, you have this bouncing rubber thing, but it's all about like a scientist who's gonna get married and they're gonna divorce, and his robot loves him. And it's like, what the fuck is this? You know?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest
Beepo?
fucking plot ever. Flubber.
Beepo?
Beepo?
The robot in question.
Is that the name of the robot, Beepo?
I think it is called
I think
Beepo.
Flubber was a huge hit though for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember every kid knew about it.
But it was one of those like the movie was
We
a
got
trick.
all the keys,
it was a funny
Chris.
it was a funny kids trailer.
Yeah.
And it was a lame ass movie.
Dude, this
Chris,
is
have
hard.
you seen Hoobie Halloween yet?
No, is it good?
You should watch Hoobie
How many
Halloween.
times have you asked if I've seen Hoobie Halloween?
Well, I asked you about it
Fuck.
before. So I know you've seen Hoobie Halloween. We've talked about it about 10 times.
Have you watched it fully?
I know. I watched the same amount roughly you did, Chris. Like I
Oh.
just I
Like
saw
5
like the
minutes?
first like 10 minutes maybe.
I got kind of people lied to me. They put it on and it seemed like it was good for a minute. They were like, this is just like his old movies. And it just
Yeah,
wasn't.
you go into Hoobie Halloween expecting a
I
classic.
mean, there's definitely that's definitely what they're trying to impress upon you.
Because he's doing the little voice and everything.
Because he's doing the Bobby Boucher voice basically.
All you need to know is there's a part where a woman says something really like mean and sassy to a woman holding a black cat. She's like, "Get you and your rat there," or whatever. And then it cuts to the woman and it shows the cat, and the cat's eyes are animated. It's a real cat, but its eyes are animated to grow bigger. In every direction. It's like animated, and it's like a physical eyeball grows in size.
Yeah.
So you have cool gags like that at Hoobie Halloween on Netflix.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just recommending it. It's just what you can look forward to.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be Hubie, right? You just say Hoobie because
I just love Hoobie Halloween. Maybe sorry if I don't say it right. I'm just too focused on loving Hoobie Halloween.
Okay.
Because if you look at the wiki, I have like 95% of that.
You have like 95% of what?
I've written 95% of the Hoobie Halloween.
Oh, the Hoobie Halloween wiki. Oh, okay.
If you go in there, that's mostly me under a pseudonym. That's my pen name.
When did he turn back?
I'm actually Adam Sandler a little bit right there.
Yeah, he's no Mark Ruffalo.
I'm the host.
Tomar.
Yeah.
Jar Jar versus
Binks.
Mr. D's butler. It's like that Adam Sandler movie where he survives 9/11, right?
What?
What?
What? Nobody knows about this? Chris, you know about this, right?
What? No.
It's Zach. It's not that he survived. He wasn't on the plane.
No, he jumped out at the last second.
Shut
dude.
the fuck
that was
up.
Seth
He did.
MacFarlane.
He literally. No, that really did happen.
What?
Talking about?
Adam Sandler was in a movie where he survived 9/11 because he jumped out at the last second. He
Excuse
like
me.
rolled on the landing.
That is unbelievably such a lie.
Look up Adam Sandler 9/11 movie comedy.
He used his.
He literally
9/11
said, "Stop looking at me, Bin Laden."
Adam Sandler
Stop terrorizing
he
me.
used his
Stop
homing
terrorizing me,
attack
Swan.
right before he landed.
Yeah. Corey, if you could choose between having in your real life and like to meet in person with the butler from Mr. Deeds, or
Jesus Christ. Grab him! Uncut Gems. It's a really good
That's
movie.
a great movie. I
That's
like
a
that movie.
really good movie.
okay, so
He
you've seen Modern.
Yeah, but I only saw it because like everyone told me to see it, and I'm
I like
like,
Uncut
okay.
Gems.
It took me a
And then
while.
I saw it.
Or was it you, Chris?
He's all like, oh yeah, my big oval.
I
gotta
love
get
that movie
big
because all he
deal.
fucking does, he's like, hey, you
Basketball
come in here,
player
come on,
took
give
my oval.
it, you guys haven't got him, get him a water, get him
Oh,
water.
my
How you doing?
oval.
Yeah, how you doing? Like it's what the fuck is happening,
Basketball
dude? I'm
player
trying to
took my oval.
platform.
Basketball player
My
took
old
my
pal
oval.
got
My
taken.
old
God
pal.
damn it,
My
I do not
old
want to
pal.
lose this because
My
I have to
old
start
pal.
all
Oh,
over.
pal. My old pal got
my old pal got
taken.
stolen. My old pal got stolen.
Basketball boy took it.
Guess what?
What?
Fuck,
He had a
excuse me.
basketball and he took my old pal.
He put it in the basketball.
You put the old pal in the basketball, and the basketball's got shuffling around.
Listen,
He's
I gave
gonna
you that.
break it. He's gonna break it. You're gonna break it.
You're
gonna break it. You're gonna break my elbow.
I don't think he did the iconic Adam Sandler scream one time in that fucking
You
movie.
blew it.
You blew it.
Let's hype up Corey. Let's make him
Corey,
really
we're
believe
gonna
he can
hype
do
you
it.
up, brother. Corey,
you got this.
Corey, dude, I believe in you.
Corey, you fucked it.
Corey, you blew it.
I think Mouse Hunt is the most underrated film of our age.
It's a great film. It's great.
When that movie came out, there was so many good movies coming out that people were like, "This is a 6 out of 10 film. Very gay."
It's so nostalgic.
If that came out now, it would be considered like a masterpiece. I swear to God.
It's fun.
I love it.
I remember you were like, Mouse Hunt rocks, and I'm like, you're full of shit. And then you showed it to me,
Damn
and it was
good
really
movie.
good.
Yeah, I love it.
Can't believe you said
And
otherwise.
it's got like such a great soundtrack.
It does have a really
I remember
good sound.
seeing it as a kid and not really liking it, but it's
Yeah, same. That was
it's
my
like weird
experience.
and dark. Maybe that's why
That
I was
is exactly why I didn't like it, because it literally starts off with like a disgusting funeral.
You know what? There is a really bad CG cat in it, but besides that, it's perfect.
Well, that's.
I don't even remember that.
That also fits with the
Exactly.
tone of the movie, if anything.
No, it's just bad, I think. It's funny.
I also think the
I'm just saying,
actors are
it's
good.
not like Schindler's List. It's like a weird. It's a comedy
It's
movie
actually
with
better
like
than
a
Schindler's
I
List.
prefer Mouse Hunt to Schindler's List, honestly.
yeah.
Is that? Are you gonna put that on
we're
your
gonna do
tombstone?
a double feature,
I don't
and
have
we're gonna
to like
see.
a fucking sad movie more than Mouse Hunt.
We're gonna go straight.
Yes, I do want to watch Mouse Hunt more than Schindler's List.
That's the quote you'll be known for when you die,
That's
Chris.
funny.
Mouse
Good.
Quest is better than Schindler's List.
Those are just spit facts.
Hey, maybe I agree. Maybe I'm just saying. I'm
completely
just saying. I'm
stand
not
by
gonna be
it.
the one that has to make that statement.
Who
is all
gives
I'm
a
saying.
shit? What, who are you gonna sue me over it?
Yeah.
Lyle, just like, you ever see the movie Yes Man, dude? You gotta start thinking like that.
Like Yes Man?
You see an opportunity, you just say yes and you go do it, and you'll meet people and you'll learn stuff.
And you might get cast as Dr. Robotnik.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that a Jim Carrey
Wait,
movie?
was Yes Man not a Jim Carrey movie?
It was.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking of Dr. Octopus.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Wait, how'd you cross
I know,
that?
my brain fucked up. I don't know.
Do you think being a furry is like from your childhood? You think that like?
Yeah, I absolutely think
Totally.
that. Yeah.
I think it's
you see-
really clear that it's the result of consuming popular culture and like things like.
Well, Tomo, you were saying you became a furry like when you shot like a little fat. Uncle
I'm
Tom
not
and
a
it was
furry,
fun.
so. But no, but I admit, like when I was watching Rescue Rangers, I had a thing for Gadget. I as like a 5-year-old boy, I'd stand in the.
When I was watching
remember
Rescue, that's a start to a sentence. I love that. Who was your first cartoon animated crush?
April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Here she is.
Mine was definitely Gadget from Rescue Rangers.
Inspector
I was
Gadget.
gonna say,
No, the mouse Gadget.
go, Tomar erection.
I love it when Inspector Gadget shows me
Whenever Inspector Gadget extended his neck, I started to get hard.
the pre-cum drizzled from my large urethra.
It began to drizzle.
Did you ever see that horror movie called like Slime, where it's like people get eaten by the slime?
The
and they
Blob.
They get like dissolved and turn into like pink skeletons.
I love it.
Chris said that
That
was such
movie is
hatred.
horrifying.
Well, did you
That
ever see,
movie is scary.
Did you ever see Honey, Oh No, Our Kids Are on Epstein Island?
Such a good classic
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
And they made a right out of that
Honey, I
too.
Shrunk Our Kids, and then they went to Epstein Island after
Honey, I
that.
Shrunk Our Kids on the boat to
And then
Epstein
right after
Island.
that, and then right after that, they got shipped off. I got a lot of explaining to do. What?
You missed the sequel of Honey, I Blew Up the Kids on Epstein Island.
Yeah. I got two parts bad news. Part one, I shrunk them. What's worse than that? They're on Epstein Island. That's not all.
A big part of filmmaking is making sure that the stuff that you do reads, right? Like just the fact that like if someone's watching it, it translates like what's on screen.
But dude, then
doesn't
you're
like
selling out
overwhelm
and you're just
them.
trying to make sure everyone comprehends your art, dude.
I think you could also do it with like video, because a lot of the problem with when movies do that is it's usually script. Like usually they'll say we have to go to the thing and do the thing, but if you're not seeing what's on screen, it's easy to forget stuff because movies move so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, my favorite movies. Like you never watch Back to the Future and get confused by it, and it's a fucking crazy.
Yeah.
A guy goes back in time in a car. Huh? That's insane. But you know what's going on the whole time.
That would be cool if they stopped for 10 minutes to explain the science of the flux capacitor and why it makes so much sense.
Then Kevin Smith come on screen and explain it to you, just like his cool movies.
What is this? A video cassette?
Yes, that is not a video cassette.
What is this?
Yo,
An
dudes,
MP4?
you're both wrong.
MP4 file?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
This is Adobe After Effects file.
I'm going to give this to my wife.
She conveniently has projector coming out of her.
Babe,
Play her a
what I
beautiful,
found.
play her a beautiful little movie.
I always call Dave the Prince of Egypt because he kind of looks like Moses from that movie. I call him that all the time, and he hasn't seen it. But then one day my friend Patty called me, and I was like, hey look, I'm sitting here with the Prince of Egypt, and I aimed the phone at Dave, and then Patty's went, it does look like him. It was the funniest fucking thing.
It made me feel really good and really self-conscious at
You're
the same
Prince, you're a
time.
Prince of Egypt, man. That's
He's
not
a handsome guy.
He's a handsome fucking.
I guess that's good.
Next time you're working on Friday Night Funkin', you gotta sing with the sweat of the blood on my shoulder.
You have to go down a basket instead of a river.
Yeah.
To complete the cycle.
Yeah.
I think I was kissing Eggman on the mouth.
You
and sucking
chose
his dick.
Eggman. Yeah. I didn't like it at first, but.
And then you woke up and you went, ah!
was unreal.
And then Eggman rolled over in bed and was like, "What are you screaming about? Go back to bed, honey." And then a second time you woke up.
That's the best cliche.
I know.
Who started it?
I think that's literally a joke in Dick Figures the movie.
It's been. I've seen that done.
Many things before that, I think. I don't know for
Dick
sure.
Figures is what you home in on.
That's the only thing I
Of
remember.
all the thousands of pieces of media that have done that,
That was quite
if there was a
frankly
Family Guy movie in
stupid.
theaters, would you guys watch it?
Yeah.
Probably.
I always thought they were gonna do that, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of blows my mind.
Out of like a
that it's
morbid
never
curiosity, like if they really like put their all
Yeah, I would
into
watch the
it,
Family Guy movie in theaters.
I'd probably. I don't know about in theaters,
I
but
bet
I'd
it would have
definitely watch
amazing
it.
music.
Yeah. It better.
Lois, look, we're on a big screen.
There would be a really shitty
Stewie
fourth wall joke
skateboarding
at the
naked.
beginning.
Yeah, they show Stewie's
dick.
cock at the beginning of the movie.
They should just do that again.
That actually would be funny.
Remember the time that
Remember the time we got out of here? Yeah.
remember the time that we got out of here?
It's a great impression.
Remember the time that Frank Grimes visited Springfield and he grabbed onto the electrical cables and killed himself?
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
That was our episode.
That was a good episode. Okay.
Oh, Peter, that's so funny.
Pedo.
Oh, Peter, that's so funny.
My name is Peter. My name is Peter. That's
the plot of the movie.
Oh, I'm scared.
No, I said my name was Peter.
No.
I hope we get a Peter Griffin origin story for the movie. I think if Mario were gonna have a live action movie, I think Alex Jones would play him.
I did what?
And I think Joaquin Phoenix from the Joker, like that skinny, that size, would play Luigi, his brother.
I can see that one.
Alex Jones and Joaquin Phoenix. You could see that. You could see the poster that says Alex Jones and Joaquin Phoenix.
Picture it in your head in silence for 3 seconds and come back to me right now. All right, see, so I win.
He does kind of win.
I'm not giving you that.
That absolutely works.
Alex Jones.
And then Bowser's played by John Goodman. That one works.
I'd be okay with a John Goodman Bowser.
See? All right, I'm starting to get you. I'm starting to peel you off.
You're never gonna sell me on Alex Jones as an actor.
Lyle, be careful. There's like house centipedes running around in the grass.
Like King Kong.
Centipedes.
You're thinking of King Kong scene, the giant bugs.
I don't even think they're giant. There's just lots of centipedes.
The big stick bug thing.
There's a giant stick bug.
What fucking movie were you watching?
Wasn't there a giant?
So far, I don't think there's one fucking stick bug in that whole movie.
Well, wait, what? I'm trying. I saw. No. No, in the King Kong, in the Kong Island or whatever.
Oh, Kong Island.
Or the first.
You mean the spiders with the long bamboo shoe legs?
Why did that kill me?
Yes, those things. I guess they're not stick bugs. They're more like spiders.
I like the idea of a giant harmless stick bug.
A giant fucking stick bug just sitting there.
Tomer, that's creative.
Dude, what is happening?
You're having fun.
I'm like repeatedly exploding. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I punched a deer in the back of the head and then I combusted and then I died immediately again.
It's because you broke the Navi code.
That can't be it. That can't be it.
I was still thinking about the giant stick bug. Batman v Superman was supposed to be dark and it just stunk.
Yeah. Batman v Superman is genuinely one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen
in fact,
in my
I'd go so
entire
far
life.
as to say, no, I agree with you. I'd go so far as to say all of those movies are supposed to be dark and edgy. Even fucking,
I think Batman vs Superman is a really good movie to watch in the background, though.
I would recommend that movie to people as like a so bad it's good movie if it was a fucking hour shorter.
Yeah.
If it was an hour shorter, there's shit like that is like, oh yeah, Lex Luthor feeds a guy a licorice and then he's fucking allowed to get access to the Superman ship, or like Lex Luthor fills a jar of pee-pee and then blows up Congress.
Also, who could forget? Why'd you say that?
Oh yeah.
No. So it's not Batman. It's Superman who says that. Why did?
It is Batman.
Oh, it is Batman. You're right.
Superman for some reason blurts out his own mother's first name, and then Batman goes, "Why did you say that? That is also my mom." No, he doesn't even say it's his mommy's name. Lois Lane fucking gets on a helicopter out of nowhere that flies in, and then runs into the building and goes, "That's his mommy's name."
And he goes, "What?"
And he goes, "Bruh!" And then they fucking.
Why did he say Martha? That's his mommy's name. That's my mommy's name too.
That movie had some cool shit in it, though.
My favorite part of that movie is when fucking Batman hits Superman over the head with a toilet and then picks up floppy Superman and gingerly lobs him over a stairwell.
Lyle, let's write a new Dark Knight movie. I'm the Dark Knight and you're a new villain.
I'm a new villain, a brand new one?
What's the Joker doing, man?
It's me, a crazy fellow. I'm nuts of some sort.
You're
And
the
I've
Joker.
done something truly bizarre and
You
strange.
sound like the Joker.
No, I'm a different guy.
You sound like the Joker.
I do something different. Shut up. What I do, I leave little breadcrumbs. I'm called Mr. Hansel. I leave breadcrumbs to all my crimes to help you figure them out.
Where's the bread? Where is it? Where's the bread? The bread.
You'll
Where's
never
the
find
bread?
it, Batman, and I have two people that may be someone close to you, and also an important political figure. I'm not the Joker, though. I'm a different...
Okay, I respect that.
Okay, have a nice day, Batman.
Bye-bye.
They should get Yas Queen Phoenix to play Eggman.
Wait, what does chewing clown mean?
It's like from the Batman movie.
Oh, the chewing clown, okay.
I'm the chewing clown. Your own guy's hanging out down there with the chewing clown.
Which is why I think you should kill him. Just get rid of him.
Yeah, he is, to be fair, being injected with the chewing clown's ideals right now.
No!
The chewing clown is influencing his mind.
My brain still refuses to accept chewing clown every time I read it. I just don't know what that means. I know what it means, but I that doesn't.
I swear to God, if you end the chewing clown, if you end his manifesto. Do you know that that's what a group of clowns is called? A manifesto of clowns?
That's not true.
Manifesto of
That's
clowns.
not fucking true.
I feel nothing.
This guy is Jared Leto's the Joker, and I fucking love him.
Now, how would you react in this situation, Chris?
If I was Alex, I'd say, you get what you fucking deserve!
You get what you deserve, young man.
You get
young
what you
bitch.
fucking deserve!
You get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah.
I just got done saying Joker. Come here, everybody.
It's simple. We kill the Batman.
Oh yeah, this guy's like the witch doctor.
Yeah. Play the classic song. No, stop.
No, please. Please, turn it off!
Play the Rugrats movie version.
No!
Baby is a gift.
A gift from above.
Is that what you meant by the Rugrats
No, he
movie?
said the witch doctor. Remember when the monkeys are singing
Oh, literally the song Witch Doctor.
Fuck him up.
it? She saw Rugrats in Paris?
Yeah.
She said when Chucky ran in and said no.
That was my favorite part of the movie.
Chucky, your mom.
Chucky, your mom fell in there 2 years ago, and I've been too afraid to open it ever since.
These flowers will feed off your mother's body for 4 years.
She just falls she falls down the stairs into the basement, breaks both her legs, and he's like, "No, I'm afraid of the dark." And she's like, "Chaz, help me!" He's like, "No, it's scary down there. I'm sorry. He fucking closes the door and starts hyperventilating and just never opens it again.
Did you see the real episode? He shows Chucky his mom's finger bone.
Yeah, I've seen
As a
that.
token.
Can we actually talk about that for 1 second?
He's got a necklace full of molars. Okay, yeah.
I love Rugrats, right?
Yeah.
And I had never seen that episode somehow. I don't know how I had never seen that particular episode, right? But I had seen Rugrats in Paris, right?
Yeah.
That's the movie where he goes, I want a new mom. And he gets a hot Asian mom.
Yeah, I love that.
Right? But so after seeing that and then seeing that other episode where it's like,
Chucky, I'm gonna show you that you had a mom and that it's okay that she's like we're gonna cope together
and all that shit. That was the point of the episode. But that movie fucking ruins that entire episode. That movie literally spits on that.
I haven't seen the movie in a while. What did you just mean because he gets a new mom?
The point of that episode is that it's like your mom is dead and that this movie's gonna help kids with fucking dead moms relate to it or whatever. Like
anybody with a skeleton mom can.
Yeah, but then the movie just makes go. You know what? I do need a mom to be happy, and then he gets a hot Asian mom.
They should not have made Chucky one of their mom. They would have made the dad want to fuck a new.
That should have been it. Yeah.
He just wants to fuck a new hole. Chucky has to learn to accept
a new slit.
Chucky walks in on him.
I forget. Does Chucky want her to be the mom from the start?
I don't remember.
Chucky says, "I want to be a mom," and then he becomes a mom.
Becomes a
Chucky grows long and he grows breasts.
Isn't there? I don't remember. I don't even think I saw that movie.
Does he not reject her from the get-go?
I think I saw.
He loves her.
It would have been written better if he was like, "You're not my mom."
Well, okay. Am I fucking having a stroke right now? Isn't there a scene where like Chucky runs into the church and he goes,
"No!" Yeah.
Yeah, isn't there something like that?
Yeah, that's Rugrats in Paris.
Oh, that's his first words.
Yeah, he says no because Chaz is marrying some other bitch with green pants.
But that would have been better written if Chucky.
Oh wait, so
Chucky
he just
didn't
like
her.
whoopsies and marries another bitch with green pants?
Yeah.
Why? What's the reason again?
In the movie, some lady's taking advantage of him for some reason.
Oh, she's
And
like
then-
a gold digger or something,
Yeah.
right? That's right.
And then last minute, the Asian mom comes in. She's like, "I will be your beautiful wife." He goes, I'm gonna fuck you.
I don't
good."
want your money. I just want a citizenship.
I just want. And then Chucky gets a new stupid sister that everyone hates, called Kimmy. Kimmy's voice is.
That's literally the voice too.
I'm not even kidding. That's what she sounds like.
You want to talk about Wizard So-So?
Oh my god.
Yeah, what did you think of Wizard So-So?
There's a movie on Amazon Prime.
It's free on Amazon
called
Prime.
Wizard So-So.
I cannot believe this. I just got bullied by a pack of rats. My butt was bitten too. Oh, how disgraceful.
Not only that, your formula didn't work the way it should.
Then the second story, there's a dragonfly that wants to be a dragon, and then he turns them into a dragon, but then they're evil, so he turns them back,
He
but
says,
then he
"I don't
turns
wanna
them
be
into a
around you
dragon
anymore."
again.
Yeah, it's so
that's how it
funny.
ends.
That, he turns a dragonfly into a dragon because it asks politely, and he's like, "Okay, I'll turn you into a dragon." And then the dragon just goes, "Now that I'm a dragon, I want to eat you." And he goes, "That's mean." And then he's like, "Fuck you." And he turns it back into a dragonfly. And he goes, "I'm sorry, let me be a dragon again." He goes, "Okay, just promise not to do that again." And then he turns it back, and it's like, "I'm gonna eat you." And he's like, "Ah." And he turns it back again. And he goes, "I don't like hanging around with you." He says something
He specifically says like
he says something so
he goes
mean
like,
and
"Oh,
real.
I don't want to be." What does he say?
I don't
want to
be around you anymore.
It sounds like he's a valley girl or something.
No, it's the most brutally honest, mean, but like true thing you would say.
I don't want you to be around me anymore.
And he sounds really upset. It's like really messed up. Good night.
Not as scary as I thought.
That's not as scary as it sounds.
You didn't even do it like that. Oh.
That is why? Why did he deliver it that way? That's like the inflection that you use when you're eating a sandwich.
It sounded
you
like
didn't
Wizard
expect to
So-So.
like. A little bit. Have you guys talked about? Have we talked about Wizard So-So?
Yeah, we talked
yet?
about Wizard So-So.
Okay, I don't want to be redundant.
Julian, we talked about him at length, dude.
Yay! Yippee! Yahoo! The red pill works!
We went into the
I think
deep
we
lore.
said everything you could ever possibly say about Wizard So-So.
Guess you weren't listening, bruh.
I guess you're right.
Guess you're out of the club, bruh.
Michael, what do you think about Wizard So-So?
I think Wizard So-So is my
Michael, you're not
favorite.
supposed to speak. Thank you.
Yeah, much better.
You ever saw the Jack Black movie where he has a Guitar Hero shirt and he gets stranded on Lilliputian Island?
Is that Gulliver's Travels?
It is Gulliver's Travels.
Is that really what the island's called?
That's what the people are called, Lilliputians.
You fucking with me?
That is so real.
he's telling the truth.
That is, thank you. But also, I think the island is called like Lilliputia, I think.
Oh.
But the people are called Lilliputians.
He's Gulliver, right?
He's Gulliver. That's his travel, and he travels to the Lilliputians on Lilliputia in his Guitar Hero shirt.
Does he meet a cute girl in the movie?
He does, and she's literally an inch tall, and he puts her in a jar and fills it up. But at the very end, he goes back home.
Tomer must make it to the big city.
Isn't this the plot of Norm of the North?
Is it?
Is this Norm of the North?
I never saw Norm of the North.
That's a sin. Do you guys know that Bruce Willis movie where he's a talking baby? In fact, it's called Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking Now.
That sounds familiar,
It's
yeah.
the opening. No. I have to say this. The opening. This is gonna fucking blow your mind. The opening scene is like it's from the movie's from the '80s, and it's literally like what if some chick got pregnant and the baby was Bruce Willis? That's the idea. It's like a baby with a Bruce Willis
Sounds
voice.
like a bad idea.
But
Jesus,
the
these
opening
shadows
scene
are
of the woman
annoying.
getting pregnant and the baby growing is like amazing. It looks like a real sperm diving around the vagina into the. Can I say it?
Yeah, say it.
Into
Pussy.
the egg.
Oh.
Into the egg. It looks amazing.
I want to see that.
It's all puppets. It's all like practical, but it looks like I don't know how they did it. I'm serious.
Jesus
It looks
Christ.
amazing.
Maybe they used an electron microscope, huh?
No, man.
What do you think we'll find under this sheet?
She already knows it's the command deck. It's probably some cool hologram
I think you'll
thing.
find Mel Gibson frozen, just like in that movie.
What movie?
That movie where Mel Gibson freezes himself in the 40s and wakes up in like the 90s.
Does he do that?
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that also Captain America's origin story?
No, the movie is Mel Gibson's wife in like the 40s gets hit by a car and she drops her apples in the street. And he's so traumatized that she's in a coma that he freezes himself and he forgets to get woken up. And a bunch of kids are in a warehouse like 60 or 70 years later. And they wake up by accident.
And his wife's already dead?
Well, I'm not going to tell you the ending. You have to go watch it to find out. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Knowing?
Knowing?
The Plot of Knowing. It starts off and there's like a little girl in the 50s and she's like in school and the teacher's like, now class, everyone do your time capsule. And this little girl's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. She's like writing things, she goes insane. Then it fast forwards to the future of 2009.
Yeah.
And it's Nicolas Cage in the crowd and he's like a teacher. And his son, his like 10-year-old son, and they have the mother, of course. His 10-year-old son is like everyone gets their own time capsule, and he gets that one. And the kid's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes insane from that. But then Nicolas Cage realizes it. He goes, wait a minute, all of these random numbers, 9/11. Wait a minute, and he goes back and he goes, wait, Pearl Harbor, 9/11, and he starts going and he goes, wait, these numbers are the future, and he starts going crazy.
Yeah.
And can I spoil the end of the movie for you?
Is it worth watching?
It's really insanely stupid. So you're going, okay, let me just ask you, like, what do you think would happen from that setup?
There would be one that's in the near future, and then he tries to stop it, and then he causes it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What do you think, Chris? Same thing?
If it was me, I've thought about this exact situation where if you went back in time, or if you knew about 9/11 and you went back in time and tried warning people, they would just put you in jail as a terrorist or something.
And then it would happen, and they'd like torture you, probably.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I was like, okay, they'll see the numbers, and then they'll like, and then he'll prevent it. But he goes, this is gonna happen on this day, and he's driving, and a big airliner crashes in the middle of the highway where he's driving, and then he's like, no wait, there's a bigger event, and then you're like, okay, what is it gonna be like?
I've seen that clip on YouTube. I've seen that really insane clip.
It's so fucking stupid, and then I'm like, okay, what it's gonna be like? And then the news is like, the sun is getting hotter, and then I'm like, what? And then he's like, there's no hiding. We need to go underground and do the tunnels. And I'm like, wait, and then his kids are being followed around by guys with like bald guys with black suits.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, he goes, we couldn't prevent it. And then the guys in the black suits transform into aliens and take the kids into a pod and fly up into the air. And then the Earth is destroyed and he dies. And then it cuts to a new planet where the pod lands and they make a new Adam and Eve. That's the ending of the movie.
That's awesome.
I was like, I thought you guys.
That's
I was like,
actually cool. I want to see that.
What did that have to do with the
nothing?
The girl from the 1950s? How did she do that?
Dude, nothing. She just predicted that an alien would come down and make a new Adam and Eve. It's the craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. And it deserves that 31% or whatever on Rotten Tomatoes. Please show a clip of it. It's ridiculous.
You're dealing with a white blood cell here.
That's my impression of Osmosis Jones.
I'll be Drix. I'm Drix.
Come on, man, look.
I'm
I know, Frank, I know there's a virus in it, man. Nobody believe me, man. Come on.
Drix was Niles, right? David Hyde Pierce.
What?
I looked it up a couple days ago. I think that's right.
It was Prince Andrew, yeah.
It's Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew definitely voiced.
Featuring Prince Andrew as Drix.
Prince Andrew voiced Ozzy Andrix.
I love Ozzy Andrix.
I could be in this movie.
Ozzy Andrix.
And I love how in the pilot,
Was
in the
it
first
some
episode,
legal reason that they didn't just call the show Osmosis Jones the show?
I think it's because it was two characters, I'm assuming, and they just wanted to give it. I have no idea.
It just sounds cooler. Ozzy, cool man. Osmosis, I don't want to watch that. You know?
Yeah, Osmosis. What is that? Some biology shit?
I don't learn. What the f?
I don't learn. What do you think I'm some learner?
You're gonna say that at the start you see the big fat fucking guy sitting there.
Yeah, the whole point of Osmosis Jones is Bill Murray's character's like at the end he's like eating carrots and going on hikes and everything because he was so unhealthy.
The boomer.
But then in the show, in the first episode of the show, it cuts back to that character.
That same character, and now he's all fat and disgusting.
He's way fatter. He's not even. He doesn't have any dialogue. He's just going. He's like a big orc. He is like eating chicken wings.
And his daughter's nowhere to be seen.
His daughter's like she's probably dead or got taken away or something. and then a mosquito sucks out the characters anyway. So there's no fucking point. They did all of his character arc for nothing. They could have made him healthy. And then a mosquito sucks him out during the hike or something.
You know, yeah, I mean, like, at that point, he's a lost cause. As most Jones is needed elsewhere. And that's the universe's way.
That would have been a nicer intro, right? Like, it's like, no, Bill Murray doesn't need us anymore. His immune system's healthy because you know, he's.
They could have used the mosquito as transport. Like, it could have been a bus. It's like, hey, I'm your bus, but it's a mosquito.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to a new city.
To that, though.
What's that?
How would they speak to
He
that?
would use his big ear horn.
Yeah, he'd go, huh?
What do you say, mosquito?
You get the Chris Rock mosquito from B Movie talking to Chris Rock osmosis.
You could actually freeze time. What's the first thing you would do, honestly?
I would walk behind myself and fuck it.
The first thing I would do if I could
That's
freeze
cloning
time.
yourself and
No,
that's not freezing time.
if you freeze time and you walk behind yourself, you're still standing
Yeah,
there.
you can't walk by
How
you
long
are
can I
yourself.
freeze time?
How
Okay,
is that possible?
This is we've talked about this. We've talked about freezing time. What's the rules for like freezing time? Like how long am I staying in this
Until you
this
unpause
state?
it. Until you unpause it. You don't age also.
Corey, you say the magic words. God, unfreeze time now!
Please!
I'm like,
You have to ask God.
mind freeze or faith freeze.
Corey freeze!
Yeah, we said it the exact same time. Editor, play it back.
Corey freeze!
Yeah.
Backstop!
So what? Okay, what would you do?
Backstop.
Corey, what would you do if your newfound back powers is freezing time? What would
My
you
new
actually,
back powers.
And you can't say you do a Japanese porn thing.
After I would be doing exactly what they do in those like stop porn Japanese things where they like freeze time, come inside like a woman really fast, and then when you
I
unfreeze
just said you're
time,
not allowed to do that, Corey.
sprays
That's
balls of
woman.
cum instantly. What?
It's
Jesus,
no,
Corey.
it's not. Not in Japan.
You know what I would do?
What?
I'd pause time, and then I'd set up a camera on a timer, and then I'd walk
should I
up.
do, Zach?
I'd walk up a building.
Third one.
Wait, Zach, how can it be if nobody can see me?
That's like there's the bear shit in the woods.
That's not how
If
it
no one's around to
works.
hear it.
That's not how it works.
Listen, I didn't come inside her. I just filled her with like turkey-based gravy.
That's the fucking plot of that movie.
like a super
Stay
villain.
Quiet. What's it called? Don't breathe.
Oh yeah, no.
You didn't
Oh
really
my
like-
god.
he's
That's
like-
actual
he's got a
cum.
turkey based
That's
on- yeah, I
actual
know,
cum.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That shit's disgusting. That whole plot is like foul.
Isn't he like trying to like recreate his daughter?
Yeah, no, it's like,
Yeah.
you killed my daughter in a car
killed her
accident. so I'm
daughter
gonna-
over like a drunken like accident, and
I'm
so
gonna
he
fill
like
you with-
captured her when. I hope she was just legal.
I don't think it's even implied.
That
in the
was
story.
Corey's Rotten Tomatoes review.
Yeah, I certainly hope she. Big rotten. big
Jeez, I
rotten splattered
certainly
tomato.
hope she was, or else somebody's gonna
Corey,
be
you're a
getting
weird fella.
rotten review. What do you mean?
You say weird shit sometimes,
You say weird
man.
shit sometimes.
I didn't say anything fucking weird.
Corey, stop rattling your spoon in the
I'm just
yogurt
kidding.
in the fucking
That's an Opie
microphone.
Anthony quote.
Rattling my spoon.
Your ideas are off pitch.
The movie Shutter Island. It's kind of a different movie if you rewatch it.
Shutter Island.
That's a good movie.
It's about this guy who owns a shutter company for Windows.
And he has an island.
He imports them all to
Shutter
an island.
Island.
He builds a big skyscraper out of shutters.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. This is
That's
my island.
the only plot. Shutter
But
Island.
then a
is-
horrifying storm comes in and starts blowing all the shutters open.
That's that shit with Dwayne
and
Rock
every
Johnson.
shutter gets
all of
blown
his
right
rats
open.
start escaping. He's like, my rats!
A rat collection.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
So he has to work with.
My rat colony.
He has to work with. He has to import a rat expert to get his rats back through the shutters.
So you're the rat expert I've been hearing about. Pleasure to
Yep.
meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Ratsberg.
Dr. Rat.
Dr. Ratsberg, back at it again. I'm glad you called me.
That's your service. He goes to shake his hand and it's a rat. And you've been bamboozled.
He's rats for hands.
Yeah, you've been bamboozled.
Every part of his body is a
Rats on
rat.
my body.
Be careful, they do bite. They do bite.
I have 4 hands now, really.
Don't look at my feet. You'll be scared.
Someone should inform him that
have
rats
I want
carry
you
for
off my.
hair.
I think I'm starting to think inviting you to my island was a big mistake now.
Wait, so the Rat King like fucking created shutters on Shutter Island? What is Shutter
Sorry,
Island?
we're spoiling the movie. That's what happened.
That's a huge spoiler.
I love Howard Hughes. I'll squeeze any little Howard Hughes reference I can get.
Who the fuck is Howard Hughes?
Have you never seen Aviator?
No.
Oh, Chris, we gotta watch it. It's based on a true story. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's basically, without spoiling it, it's a guy who's like who is an actual accomplished like genius, who fucking insane,
Have you seen Flight of the Navigator?
You ever seen
That's better.
What's that about?
It's about a little boy who gets abducted into a spaceship and he flies around the world real
You
quick.
are literally a fucking psychopath for making that up.
That's real. That's real.
That is not real.
That is real. Watch Flight of the Navigator. It's fucked
What
up.
year is it from?
1922. No, 80 something. 88 probably.
What's the plot?
It's a little boy. He walks out into the woods. He gets abducted by an alien, and then he gets put back into where he was. But everyone's way older now.
That's a really bad. That's actually a genuinely bad idea for a movie.
He's still a little boy, and everyone's way older.
I thought you said it was about flying around the world.
He is. He gets abducted by it twice.
What? Why? That's a.
Because it loves him or something.
Wait. You're telling me the plot is that a little boy gets abducted. There's like 10 minutes of that.
Yeah.
When he comes back, everyone's like 50 years older.
Yeah, his brother's like 10
And then
years
the
older
movie
now.
just ends. Yeah.
No.
What happened? Is that like
No,
is that Act 1 or is that like the middle of the movie?
Yeah, Act 1 is he gets abducted, gets put back, everyone's older. Act 2 is he gets abducted again, and Act 3 is he saves the world somehow. I forget.
I'm not following any of that, dude.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
Would you cry if you saw Lyle barf a fucking like a straw-sized piece of puke on the
I
ground?
want to see Lyle get like gutted and then,
I
like,
want to see. I want to see 75 little 1-inch tall men gut Lyle and pin him down.
Like Evil Dead?
no,
Yeah.
like Gulliver's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels.
Lyle, if you were in Gulliver's Travels, that would make for a good movie.
What the fuck is Gulliver's Travels?
It's where that big.
Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa.
where the guy gets pinned down by a bunch of.
Didn't you see Jack Black?
Yeah, and he goes, "What the hell?" Being pinned down by little man.
Yeah, dude, Jack Black reacting to little man pinning him down.
Little man. No, fucking Lyle. This is about what the fuck?
That is a snake.
That was scary. No, Lyle.
I haven't seen this movie. I can't play along with this joke.
Okay. So imagine you wake up on a beach, right? Your plane crashed, right? Right?
Okay.
You're on a beach. You're on an island. You walk in.
Am I bleeding? Like sexy bleeding?
No. You're completely fine.
Okay.
Your wife is dead, but whatever. So you're walking through the through the island, and then suddenly you trip on a rock and you fall down, and then now 100 1-inch men run out with ropes and they tie you. Yeah. They tie you to the ground, Lyle. You're like, what?
And
the
they're
fuck?
laughing. They're laughing at you.
There's a bunch of like little dudes like pinning me down with ropes. What the hell? And then they're all like, "We're gonna cut off
They're
your
all
foreskin."
they're all quoting Sanity season 2.
Yeah, they're quoting Sanity. Like, stop quoting Sanity.
Delicious, yummy halibut.
You're not gonna be able to fit any other better fish if you do
Does
that
this
way.
count as shallow, this stuff?
No,
Look, there's a mermaid!
That's a shark.
That's just a bottle.
Oh, go get it.
Where's the button I press to go faster? Yeah, I know. I have to buy upgrades.
Have you guys ever heard of that weird Disney Channel movie where a little boy turns into a mermaid?
What?
It's really weird. I saw it as a kid.
Is it called Mermaid Me Do This?
No. I don't know what it was called, but I remember there was a part in the movie where his skin gets really sticky and he sticks to the roof like Spider-Man.
Is there any disadvantage to him being a mermaid, or is it all cool?
It was like...
Is the
I
government
remember-
hunting him like E.T.?
No, I just remember... Actually, maybe they were. At the end of it, he escapes the real world and into the ocean, and he meets his mom, who is a mermaid, too. So it was like...
Yeah, I might not be able to hold much more. In fact...
It was like a reveal
I'm not
that he's a
gonna be able
mermaid.
to use another one of these.
In what?
Tomer, I told you that, and you just you spat in my mouth, and you went ha ha ha.
Is Dinotopia that like made-for-TV movie series?
I think it was based on a book.
Like they get sent to like a Planet of the Apes society, but it's dinosaurs, and then they like pass dinosaur college by quoting Queen or some shit.
You're fucking wrong, Lyle. You're so.
What movie is that then?
I don't
doesn't
know.
exist, dude. It does not exist.
Dude, that totally exists. There's like a movie, and it's like they're like Bill and Ted type characters. They get
Theodore
sent
Rex?
to. They get sent to like a no. That's with Whoopi Goldberg, and she's got a partner, and she's
How
a
many
cop.
dinosaur movies were
There's
there in the
several.
fucking...
No, somebody in the comments fucking tell me what this movie is, because I know I'm not crazy.
Jeez.
They're like Bill and Ted type characters. They're not Bill and Ted, but they get sent to like a dinosaur society, and then they graduate dinosaur college by quoting Queen.
Wow.
Or one of the guys does, and the
think
other
you
guy
might
works.
just be
The other
stupid.
guy works
That's a
really hard to
hallucination,
graduate dinosaur college, and he gets mad because he's like, "You're a fraud. That's Queen lyrics." But
Is this kind of like that Pirates Cove situation where you just made that up as a child and
no,
you remember
it's like a fucking like sci-fi original movie. It's like a TV movie that they ran a bunch.
Here's how the theme song went. Dino College, Dino College.
I forgot that existed.
I'm looking this up because I fucking need to see.
Zombie
I need to see
college.
what the fuck this is
Zombie
called,
college,
and then I'm
zombie
gonna commit a
college.
workplace stabbing and fucking kill both of you if it's a real thing.
Don't they say one atom of fentanyl can kill the whole planet?
They say that, yeah. They
Yeah.
say if you touch it with your thumb, your fucking eyes roll into the back of your head, and you turn into a gibbering ape.
Like your DNA starts falling apart.
Yeah,
Chernobyl.
It's like, you ever seen that movie Lucy? It's like that.
I have not seen. What is Lucy?
She does some drugs that I guess people just have, and then she turns into God.
Oh wait, she becomes 100% of a person or whatever.
Oh, that's the whole using 100% of your brain thing.
Yeah,
Now I
and
remember.
her final form is like a USB flash drive that contains all the information of the world in it.
She just becomes that.
Yeah, yeah. And Morgan Freeman holds it, and he's like, "Wow." It's a good movie. It's not.
Have we talked about that Witches remake that we watched?
There's a remake?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's out?
Dude.
Oh my god.
It's real bad.
It starts off with Chris Rock as the narrator, which is like whatever.
What? Chris Rock?
He's like,
Yes, Chris Rock.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Chris,
that
Chris
is
Rock
worth noting.
No, dude, it gets fucking insane. So the really short version is it starts off with Chris Rock as the narrator, which is like, okay, whatever. And he's like narrating up until about halfway in the movie. And then it just stops at some point. It just stops the
I was
narration.
gonna say, it stopped for a while at the beginning, and then he narrates one more scene, like right in the middle, like
40,
out of nowhere.
Like 40 minutes in, and he doesn't do it until the very, very end.
Yeah.
But anyways, so in this version, the little mouse he owns, the little white mouse, is like it crawls out of his pocket and starts like talking. And then it's like a sassy country girl, and it's like, I'm just a little mouse.
And it explains his whole backstory in one scene, like a weird, like fan
It's
fiction.
like a CGI mouse that walks up and it's like, well, I'm just a little orphan. Like, it just explains its whole backstory. Well, I'm just a little mouse, and you know I got lost. Yeah. And then so there's the German or the British kid that turns into a mouse. So they're all three talking mice, and the movie ends with all of them still being mice.
What the? Well, I mean that was
Which
the
is
original.
actually closer to the book. Yeah. I was really disappointed with like how underwhelming the famous like scene with them in the hall is.
Oh, that sucks. That's the best part.
Dude, it also, sorry, I forgot, it ends with old Chris Rock mouse. He's got like white hair, and he's like, and he's like raising his fist, and there's like an army of kids or something. It's fucking weird. I don't know if I never
he's
read
got
the book.
like an army of kids that are going out to like destroy all the witches. So he's raised some like youth militia.
And it also
And
implies that he only dies at truly age 17 because he's, or not even that, right? He only lives like 3 extra years.
He
as a mouse.
basically becomes a new Coney if you think about it. Like
Coney 2012?
Like Coney 2012.
What the
Because he's stuck in the body of a mouse?
Well,
it's
no, because
he's child army.
He's got a child army.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Remember that fucking Matt Damon movie where he becomes little and then his wife doesn't become little, so
Little Man?
Little Man. No, he like falls in love with like a one-legged Vietnamese woman and then joins a cult, and that's the movie.
No,
Wait,
I don't know what the
I
fuck
don't
you're
think I've
talking
seen that
about.
film. Is it that downsizing movie?
Yes.
I never
think
actually
so.
saw it.
He physically shrinks down in the film.
Yeah, he physically shrinks down and they shave him bald and then he's a little naked man.
Why?
For fun?
Yeah, but why did they make that movie is what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Nobody had fun making that.
Somebody's kid had that idea. Like some executive's kid was like, "What if there was a movie where they made them little because things would be cheaper if you were little, and then your money goes farther, but then Matt Damon's." Anyway, point is, what I was getting at.
Yeah, this is insane. What you're saying.
Yeah, no, that somebody told me about this movie and I didn't believe it was real, and then I watched it. In the movie A Wrinkle in Time, Oprah is just a giant woman who I don't think she's actually physically in like any of the movie. I think they just green screen her in there.
The only thing I know about A Wrinkle in Time is Oprah wasn't there for any of it. She just green screened all of it.
she like shot it from her bathroom or something.
Yeah, and she's just a huge Oprah, and there's one point where like they're on like this big leaf woman and
The
they
lettuce.
fly around her head.
Yeah.
And then the little kid touches Oprah's face and she's like,
Yeah, she goes, and then the kid's rubbing his hand along her big fat head going,
Who is that movie for?
Oh, it's maybe one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We tried watching it here, but everyone was getting mad at me for putting it on.
Was it supposed
We weren't getting mad. We were just
We were mad.
It was exhausting. It was like
I was like, gotta watch this shit.
We got maybe halfway in and then just decided to skim the rest of it because it was so fucking bad.
They made it too like shitty, whimsical. Everyone's like always in awe, stupid bullshit.
Oh,
like
I hate that.
I know. There's a fucking shitty 9/11 movie that sucks dick. What's it called like Nicolas Cage's big 9/11 adventure?
I think Pixels is better than
Pixels is better than that movie.
I think we're gonna say the Schindler's
it's better
List.
than like Treasure Island or whatever the fuck that's
Pixels
just.
is like a 1 out of
Are you
10.
saying Pixels is better than Schindler's List?
No,
yes.
it's better than a 9/11 movie with Nicolas Cage.
Isn't there a movie where the ending twist is that he's in 9/11?
Really?
And it's not mentioned for. It's like a weird like romance breakup movie, like
It's
the
like
Lake
Titanic,
House.
but 9/11.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the movie they like make up, and he's like, when I come home, we're gonna talk through this, and everything's gonna get better, and then it like zooms out, and he's in the World Trade Center.
Oh my god!
Hold on, I'm looking up this movie.
The end of the
Let's
movie, he
see.
says, "By the way, tomorrow on 9/12/2001, we will
come
work
to
out
the
our
airport."
differences." Today, 9/11.
No, that's the phone call Seth MacFarlane got.
Yeah.
I found it, right? Like, she's like a school teacher, right? So she.
What movie is it?
It's called
9/11?
Remember Me, right?
Oh,
so
wow.
there's like this little like scene of like kids at school, and she's like, "This is the date, September 11th, 2001." This just happens at the very end of the movie.
Does this have anything to do with 9/11?
Yeah, it's Robert Pattinson.
Fuck.
What is this?
And then this is the reveal. Ready?
Dude,
what the fuck?
That's insane.
Literally how the movie ends, and it has nothing to do with that.
What the fuck? Why? They were probably like, nobody's gonna watch this movie anyways. Let's hit him with a curveball.
It's a good curveball, I guess.
There's a fucking movie called The Indian in the Cupboard. He's just a little Native American.
That is true. Yeah, no.
That's a famous movie.
Yeah, it's this little
What?
kid has a toy Indian. He puts him in the cupboard, and he turns into a tiny man.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
And then,
That's real!
And then there's
I
Indian
don't
in the
believe
cupboard
this
too,
one.
where he does it with a cowboy as well. And
I had
that's
that
Owen
movie.
Wilson, I think.
No, that's fucking Night at the Museum, you fucking shithead.
Oh, I'm conflating all
But
my
The
shit.
Indian in the
Well,
Cupboard
no,
is
Night
a
at the
famous
Museum
story.
is a sequel. Ben Stiller's the
not.
kid from Indian in the Cupboard.
That's not the same
You're not gonna
series.
fool me on any of this shit.
The Indian in the Cupboard is fucking real!
No, it's not.
Look it up on your
What's the plot?
dumbass
What's the
phone.
plot?
Chris,
What's
the
the
jig
plot?
is up.
What's the plot? What's
the jig is up. We
The plot
ruined
is,
it.
I actually don't know. It was a shitty plot. I swear on my fucking mother's life. Look it up on your phone right now.
I'm not
The
gonna look
Indian
it-
in the
I'm not
Cupboard.
gonna let the
Look it up. There's
I'm
a
not gonna
stupid
let my
kid.
phone. I'm
There's
not
a
gonna let my
stupid fucking
phone.
curly-headed
I'm not gonna let
kid
my
with his
phone
mouth
light up
open.
my face in the dark
His
room
mouth
to
is
look
open.
at
His
a
fucking
fake
stupid.
movie.
His square ass teeth are fucking grimacing on the cupboard. There's
Why
a
is he
little
doing
Indian
that?
in his
Why
hand.
is he? Why is he
His parents
smiling?
don't love him.
I'm sick
His
of this
parents don't
fucking
love him. His
conversation.
only friend is the Indian.
Do you really not believe that there's a movie called The
I
Indian
like
in the Cupboard?
60% believe there's an Indian.
Fucking
in the
look it up right now.
I'm not gonna squint and look at a bright phone in the dark room to type in small Indian instead of cupboard.
I swear,
There's
though,
an Indian in the
please.
cupboard too, where he instead of opening the cupboard going
Look,
in,
I know
he
I've
goes into
lied
a
about other
box.
things. I've lied before, but this is real. This is the Indian in the cupboard.
This is the boy who cried Indian. I don't believe it. I want to hear it.
Why won't you fucking believe this one thing?
I'll look it up at the end of this. I'll look it up.
Look it up right now, so
Fine.
people know.
Let's look. What do I type in? Small
Indian in the fucking cupboard. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, this is really cool. This is a good Mildorian experience.
Oh man, it pisses me off that these games are so good and they're not getting the attention they deserve.
Well, we're giving it the attention.
Instead, we're getting fucking two
I
lesbians
say we are
smelling each
giving it
other's
the attention.
This
assholes.
movie's got a 5.9 out of 10 on
I
IMDb.
fucking told you!
It was
I
released-
fucking told
It was
you!
released in 1995.
Yeah. Does the boy not have curly hair and square ass teeth and looking shocked on the cover?
He does. Because you know why? Because he sees the old Indian man.
I fucking told you. And his teeth are actually square. I knew I remember that, right?
Yeah. It says enchanting classic. I would not call that enchanting.
My auntie watched it with me.
Did she think it was real?
She thought it was a real fucking occurrence.
Yeah, she was like, Chris, you must see this.
Did you guys
It's
ever
real. There's a little Indian in the cupboard. This is a documentary.
Write a Nostalgia Critic episode.
Where he reviews what?
Where he reviews...
The boy in the striped pajamas.
Yeah, there you go. Schindler, yeah.
Schindler's
What is
List.
the boy in the striped pajamas?
It's about the Holocaust.
Oh, it's a boy in a concentration camp?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. And today we're looking at one of the most heart-wrenching, emotionally charged films of the past few years. It's The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. The film tells the story of Bruno, a young German boy who befriends a Jewish boy named Shmuel, who is imprisoned in a concentration camp. The two boys form a deep bond despite the fact they can never meet in person. The film is incredibly powerful, and it's easy to see why it's been so popular. It's a beautiful story of friendship and hope, and in the midst of one of the darkest periods in human history. However, the film is not without its flaws.
Oh, here we go.
The biggest problem is it's incredibly manipulative. The film
He's like, son of the mask. Imagine if he did a fucking review where he was like, treat you with reverence, and he was like, this is not funny. This is just a good.
The film constantly tries to tug at your heartstrings, and it doesn't always succeed. The other problem is that the film is very one-sided.
One-sided.
It's clear that the filmmakers have a very specific point of view. And they're not interested in hearing any other side of the story. Overall, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas is a powerful film, but it's not perfect. It's manipulative and one-sided, but it's still a beautiful story that will stay with you.
It's so one-sided. It makes the Germans out to be like the bad guys.
Holy fuck.
That is what he'd say.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking crying. Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
Now what?
What's another cool, like, what are your guys' favorite franchises throughout, you know,
Back to the Future.
The Master of Disguise 2.
Okay. So write The Master of Disguise 2?
But he has to impersonate Vladimir Putin. To stop this horrible European war.
To where, what's
Geppetto or something? What's his name?
I don't know the character's name. Just type Dana Carvey.
So the main character.
Wait, I have to look it up.
Becomes Putin.
It's gonna bother me forever.
Has to infiltrate the
Kremlin.
Infiltrate the
Kremlin.
ministry. The
Kremlin.
Yeah, sure, the Kremlin.
Oh my god, this is not gonna work.
Says you, man.
It might like
His
if
name is
you're...
Pistachio. The Kremlin, the
No,
seat
no,
of
it's
power
him,
in
dude.
Russia.
He'd be like, the
And
Kremlin, the seat
Yes,
power.
Chris,
do
go,
it,
Chris,
do
run,
it.
run, go with it, go with it.
The Kremlin, the seat power in Russia, and the target of my next mission. I've been planning this for weeks, studying the videos of Vladimir Putin, memorizing his mannerisms and his way of speaking. I was ready to become him. The problem was I had to get close enough to Putin to take his place, and that meant infiltrating the Kremlin itself. I had a plan, though. I would pose as a member of the press, and once inside, I would find a way to get close to Putin. I would then make my move.
Okay, I'm getting interested.
The plan went off without a hitch. I was able to get inside the Kremlin and close to Putin, and then I made my move. I took him down and took his place.
Okay, there's no conflict so far.
Now I had to act, this is like the original. Now I had to act like Putin. I had to act like the leader of Russia. It was a daunting task, but I was up for the challenge. I had to
be
become
the
a master of disguise.
say, am I not Putin enough for the Putin Club?
In quotes.
Yeah.
In quotes. Am I not Putin enough? For the Putin Club.
Keep in mind, he'd do the Putin voice.
Yeah.
Am I not Putin enough for the Putin Club?
You're not even close. You're not even close.
You're not even close.
Is that what he says in the movie? You're not even close?
No, I don't think so. Say bites that guy's nose off. Say he bite, yeah.
You motherfucker.
Maybe
spit it back onto his face.
I bite that back.
If I want to succeed in my mission, I need to act like Putin.
I need to be.
I need to be Putin. What would Putin do? I ask myself. And then I know I need to be decisive. I need to be in control. I need to be the master of disguise.
That's good. Okay. So that's everyone. That's the plot of Master of Disguise 2, if you ever wanted to know.
Cool. What a piece of shit.